I was there when like I was right there with him.
Yeah,
I was right there with him when it was like that big ass brawl in Montclair. And it was basically like St. Mary's versus like Skyline.
I wasn't there for that either.
I was up, but I was because I came with blood. We was back to back cars.
Yeah.
And I just remember I was just like I seen him and bruh had some words because it started off at what you call house on 9-8 by Bottleneck by the liquor store. Mm-hmm. It started off the party was there and the party got shut down because it was both lanes. We basically started parking in the middle of the street. The party was so lit. So then it was like everybody we heard there's something going on at the Joaquin Miller Park. So we all slid up there.
You popped up? Are we live?
It was cracking, bro.
You know what?
Everybody
funny
was good.
Because I remember.
I'm gonna send the pictures of y'all to the group chat if y'all want to use the pictures I sent.
It's been so many random moments like that. It's like we either all was there or only some of us was there, but it was always a good time, man. Because I remember going to a park in Montclair for a party, and then I remember going there after a party or going there, and it was hella dark, and we was catting off and shit like that, and it just be hella little things. I remember when he started talking about a house, I started thinking about the Davis. That was Davis, right?
He wasn't with us.
Yeah, but that shit was hilarious, bro. Remember the niggas in the window?
That's for Bryce for surely has to hear. I don't think he's heard that full story before. That was fucking wild, bro.
Bryce, you never heard about Davis?
I might have. I just got to. You got. You know what I'm saying? You got to just refresh.
Because I think we was for surely 2 cars deep.
Yeah, I remember we rode with T Ross
in the van.
That's when he had that van, and we was boxing that bitch out. And we doubled back to Davis. Yeah. And we end up at that house. And bro, I'm talking about from wall to wall, it was people smacking. There was different things going in different rooms. It was popping. And I remember that the window wide open, them two niggas grinding on each other and shit, just hella you know what I mean? But it was one of them things, you go from room to room. I promise you go to this room, they might be drinking, chilling, whatever, vibing. You go to this room.
Remember you made it to the kitchen and they had them big ass barrels, just a pre-made jungle juice.
I remember that.
And you just grabbed a cup and just dipped. And all you had to do was just dip, and they had like 3 different flavors. Bro, I remember that night so vividly, bro.
I remember the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hilarious.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm saying, bro, one of these days, man, welcome back, man. 2026 feels good to be back, man. But one of these days, we got to have story time.
Yeah.
We always say we will. But that
it's
gonna
have to be one of the 12-hour streams or something like that.
The field trip story?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
But maybe, like I said, we start doing these outside streams.
Yeah.
We'll kind of, like, start sparking that up again. You know what I mean? Because we got stories for days.
Don't you think there's certain ones that's just going, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that field trip one is 101, bro. That's 101.
I for sure think that, because me and Al been talking about some stuff. That can become a movie one day.
I can see it.
A legit movie. I've never seen that in a movie. Like,
that
could be like Superbad, like the new version of Superbad what we did.
But there might have to be some details that's probably gonna have to be like amplified.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But just
the basis of it
is still
clean
crazy.
as fuck. But in order for us to like present it out there without having to have story time, it will have to be presented a certain way.
We'll sprinkle some little.
Got to.
It's always gonna be based on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I think the original one is just ironic enough where it was just like y'all niggas was wild. You know what I'm saying?
In hindsight, even looking back, that was extremely random that we did that.
Yeah,
we did. I mean, I don't know. I guess we knew for some reason we knew we were gonna be successful doing that. We'll tell y'all the story one of these days.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I thought so too, but at the end when we got caught up almost on the way back, we was like 2 exits away. We got caught up. I think we was by Redwood. I think I remember seeing that, and I remember we finally got caught up in the last like fucking 3 to 4 or 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was just like, wait a minute. Oh, this is because the shit that she was saying and how you was reacting to it, but at the same time, my grades was already catting, so I kind of was already in fucking mode. I was gonna be like, bitch, there's nothing more you can do.
Was we not? We wasn't seniors yet?
We was.
Okay, I was saying. I think I was actually pretty good. I was decent as far as grades.
That's what it was, because
I think I was cool.
It was towards the end of the year, and senioritis, everybody done with shit, and we kind of say fuck it. So that's when Sneed was just like that, and that's why we was more so like, yes, bro, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But then I remember when she said you was tripping, like you had something to lose. So which obviously it sounded like you did. You know what I'm saying? But when she said it, I was just kind of like, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't make it much worse than what it is. That shit was crazy.
The next day was even funnier.
Yeah,
that's gonna have to be a part of the story.
What the fuck? And then we
all that shit talking to be hella nice. All right, everybody, welcome back. The full squad is back. It's 2026. Everybody has returned. Man, we got Al Banger back. You know what I'm saying? J. Delgado back. You know what I'm saying? With a feeling. You know, Bryce Wayne and Stacks has been holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. Let's go. Yeah, you know, we don't sleep over here. You know what I'm saying? We keep it lit. We got like 10 subs because we went live on New Year's, but I just randomly went live again at the countdown. Oh, yeah. Like as a reel.
That shit was hella fun.
Bro, it was over 300 people pulled up in that motherfucker, bro. I'm like, oh shit. So I was talking to hella people, bro.
So the kids, this nigga walking through the house. Yeah. Like, yeah, you see this?
But you see when I got outside? I was outside walking back and forth talking to hella people, bro, for like, I think I was like 30 minutes.
Yeah, he was on there for a cool minute.
Yeah, it was hella people come. So we got, like I said, we got 10 extra subs just based off that alone. I'm like, that was clean, bro. That was the first time the phone joint, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, nigga.
IRL, outside.
We was about to lose subs, nigga, if you didn't have to you had to resign me, nigga. You feel me? Me and Al worked our contracts out, you feel me? We back in the
Make sure you follow us on Instagram @_Real Squad. We got some funny clips up on the stories, man. Hella funny.
I re-up, man, you know what I'm saying?
They had to re-sign his contract.
New 2-year contract, you feel me? I got more responsibilities now, but with more money
your
comes
contract
more.
Got a time limit?
Hell yeah. Oh, you had a lifetime?
You guys are getting paid?
So Stack got the best contract. Al been here the longest.
I want a month to month.
Fucking Jerry Heller over here.
That's hella funny. Oh, shit.
Nice house, Jerry.
Oh my god. But this week we got something pretty light. We gonna talk about the new Avengers trailer. The Wakandans and the Fantastic Four pops up. We're gonna talk about a little bit of the Golden Globes. And something that's super viral right now is the Druski church skit, where everybody got something to say.
Comedy,
it's apparently a lot of controversy going around. But beyond that, I got some questions for the end of the pod. That's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm gonna see how y'all feel. It's a couple of fun questions. One is gonna be like, damn, man. But the other one is gonna be fun.
You know how to fuck me up, no Diddy, man.
Yeah.
I got a movie question.
Yeah. Mine is technically a movie question, but then the other one is like pure fun.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then also at the end of the show, man, it's playoffs, baby. So we got to, you know what I mean?
We didn't get to fully do we kind of fell off on the football standings.
Oh yeah.
Because of all the vacations that came up, so we wasn't able to complete it. But we about to complete this playoff.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
But we'll get to that when we get to the end. But let's get right into it, man.
Hey, just real quick, I dominated all season. It's time for the playoffs.
Oh, here we go.
All right,
we'll see.
My bad.
All right, shit.
Shout out again.
Let's get into the new Avengers trailer. Everybody been keeping up on them?
Hell nah. I've been trying to not watch as many as possible.
It's not trailers though. It's just so these technically might not even be in the movie. They're like 20-second clips of like people.
You seen
I was
gonna
say.
You seen what the Russo is the Russo brother? You seen what they said, right?
It's supposed to be like all connected, like a story.
No, they said they're not really trailers. They're like mini stories that like give clues. So that's why I'm agreeing kind of with you saying that some of these snippets we see might not actually be in the movie because they literally released a statement saying just kind of pay attention because it's giving you clues of possibly what could happen in the movie.
It's for sure new footage though. Like,
yeah,
you ain't seen this. So you ain't seen the X-Men one?
I just see the last one I just seen was when Wakanda.
That's the newest one.
That's the newest one.
Yeah, so
that's why it says ironic that's the fourth one and the Fantastic Four
is in the
fourth one.
Yeah, so you got the Steve Rogers, which is extremely simple, just him pulling up on a motorcycle, pull up to the house, he got a baby, like a fresh baby. That's it. Thor talking to Pops in the forest, saying that he don't want his new daughter around this type of shit because of Thor: Love and Thunder. Love is his new daughter or whatever.
Right.
And he tucking her in the bed. And then you got the X-Men one, which to me is probably the best one so far. Mm-hmm. You got the OG X-Men. You got Xavier and Magneto kind of chopping it up. And they like, what's the point of dying? Like, it's not about dying, but what you standing for when you die. And like the very end, you see Cyclops in his uniform with like a sentinel behind him. He doing like the fucking laser vision in the sky, bro. It's crazy.
He take his goggles off.
Fire, nigga. It's hella clean. It's
that
hella
shit's
destruction around. So that was the cleanest one. But then I think this week, the Wakandan one dropped with Shuri walking in like the desert with M'Baku, and they end up pulling up to. They show it Namor too. Namor and his people
On land though, like that shit was crazy.
Yeah, and then they pretty much meeting up with the Fantastic Four, like. M'Baku like, oh, I'm M'Baku from Wakanda, and Ben Grimm is like, oh, I'm Ben from Queens. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's clean. But that's pretty much it. But they are like 10.
Missed all that.
It's like 20 seconds long.
Yeah, they're really not. They're really
not
not that
super
long. None of them are.
So it's not. They're not even like I said. It's not an official trailer. I will watch the first official trailer, but the only tease that we can go off of, as far as what the clues could lead to, is the end of the Fantastic Four movie. At the very, very end, the post-credit scene is Dr. Doom pretty much talking to Reed and Sue Storm Kid. Apparently about to take this nigga, I guess. I don't know. But he got the mask off or whatever. You know, Steve Rogers got a kid. Thor got a kid. I don't know about like I said, Shuri and them. Everybody pretty much died. Like her mom died, Black Panther died, but he got his son.
I was about to say they brought his son, so everybody gets crazy.
But so far, everybody got some type of loss that they took, whatever. But for sure, it's seeming like a lot of shit is gonna be based around these kids, and maybe Dr. Doom collecting the kids for some reason.
Iron Man had a daughter too.
Yeah, he do got a kid. Yeah.
So Dr. Doom being Iron Man, that could play into that too.
Possibly, yep. That's a good point, Al.
Snatch this nigga daughter up.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
His own daughter.
I'm wondering because the only one that I'm trying to think about kids would be X-Men. Don't none of them got kids, do they?
No, I mean
Wolverine.
we don't really know. I mean X-23, yeah, for sure. But I don't know if that's gonna be in this canon.
Well, it's like his clone type.
They took his DNA to make another one, but he too was taking care of her in the Logan movie.
Yeah,
he ended up dying in that, but then he got. I don't even, because that's not the same Wolverine, remember? Because Deadpool pulled up, and that Wolverine was obviously dead.
Oh,
He used his whole body to fight other niggas, so he had to go get a different Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah,
I don't know how that's going to work. Like I said, I don't know, but I guess that's some shit you can look at as far as like, okay, maybe it might have something to do with the kids. EG Group took some type of L. I don't know. But as far as, like I said, that's extremely vague to me still. I really don't know what this shit is about to be about. Because that don't sound too crazy, kidnapping kids, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't really know. But mind you, supposed to be hella people in this movie, bro. It's about to be hella people.
Yeah, hella people.
So I'm extremely juiced. And it's crazy because Secret Wars is going to have more than this. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have more people in Secret Wars, and that's after this, so.
Yeah.
I think me and Sax talked about it a little bit last week. I'm just hoping we get a little bit more when it comes to Dr. Doom and what his story might be, and like if we will get an official Dr. Doom, or is Robert Downey Jr. gonna be the official Dr. Doom? I don't know, because I was hoping that Iron Man come back. Cause that, to me, beyond Steve Rogers coming back, that's gonna probably be like the craziest moment. Like, oh shit, because Tony pulled back up, he wilding, bro. It's gonna be a statement made. Like, what the fuck? Like, he gonna have something to say. It's gonna be hella clean.
Unless they try to finesse it with the whole, because we still haven't seen a trailer that got Loki and Deadpool in it, and Loki's team, but they for surely said he's gonna be in it. So I'm wondering if they're gonna try to play on that whole variant thing, where like, what if Tony does come back? Like, bring another one from a different time, since this version of Dr. Doom is a variant. They might try to play on that whole variant concept.
You remember the end of Loki season 2?
Yeah.
He's holding all these timelines together. So he's like stuck in his chair, pretty much holding everything together. So I don't know. Like I said, if he got a part, he might get killed. You know what I'm saying? He always be the first thing to get killed.
Yeah.
So it'd be crazy if Doom come and knock him down to release all these timelines. But I don't know, man. I think they doing extremely dope marketing as far as each trailer drop with each week of the Avatar movie and then you can't even see it until the next week. So it's almost technically 8 weeks of like nonstop people talking about this. So this is week 8 right here. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it though. I don't think they're gonna do no more until the
you
official.
think that's gonna be it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's gonna be the last one until they do the official trailer. Because anymore, bro, like people gonna do like a super cut and just add all these together. But the Thor and the Steve Rogers one is like the
hella basic, like you said, hella basic.
So like you know what I'm saying? It's really just Chris Hemsworth and what's the other Chris what's the other
Evans?
one? Yeah, it's just them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like I'm like I don't know about this, but I don't know. Still thumbs up though for it. I'm still juiced. I think that's this year,
for
right?
sure.
That's the Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, so shit, man, like probably pretty much a year away. Well, Jose,
It's the pictures everybody. It was just funny. The pictures that everybody had was just hilarious, and then mine was just. I can't post mine.
you can.
Nah, it's just mine. Just in comparison to y'all's, look hilarious, bro. It's just everybody's in front. Everybody look happy.
I'll get you again. You was telling a story.
I know, but
I
it's
got
just,
you a good one.
and then you see mine.
I
I was just like,
I probably have to come from
this.
this angle too, because if the way I got to make the thumbnails, it can't be
Yeah.
2 people in the picture. So I'll
Oh,
probably
I
have
got
to do
you.
yours again anyway.
I got you.
All right,
So I'm gonna just hit them off with.
that's cool. I mean, you could have taken a picture of some equipment,
No.
shoes,
No. That's what maybe I should.
anything. All right. Did anybody really pay attention to the Golden Globes like that? I know it's pretty turned up, but I know a lot of people be waiting for the Oscars. Really,
Only thing that I really paid attention to was some of the winners and some of the outfits that they had walking in. Because a lot of fashion shit will pop up on my algorithms, so that's how I found out. I completely forgot about the Golden Globes, and then they just was showing everybody's outfit, especially like this. They showed the Sinners crew. Everybody, they was all decked out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only thing that made me really like start paying attention to it. And then I was hearing all the controversy from that, like Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler should have won way more. Some of the shit they
won, but they didn't win a lot.
But my whole thing is, how the fuck does Timothy? How you say his last name?
Timothy Chalamet.
How the fuck you already get Marty Supreme hasn't been out that long, and you already got best male actor in a leading role. That should have for surely went to Michael B. Jordan. He played 2 fucking characters in one of the best movies of the fucking year.
Yeah.
And that, I haven't seen Marty Supreme. I'm probably not going to go watch it. So how the fuck did he win that over Michael B. Jordan? Like that kind of shit don't make. Sammy could have even won that shit from Center because he played a fucking awesome ass role. It was like, come on now, they got fucking snubbed, bro. That shit was kind of irritating.
I say because Timothy Chalamet did shout out Michael B. Jordan. Like I don't know. I feel like, bro,
Like in a way that he know he got catted on, or just
almost like I feel like he was like, I think he probably you deserve this award too, basically.
Yeah, come
or
on,
it could have been either of us, like or something like that.
But people get mad about that too.
Yeah,
people are like,
but that's respect, man.
Yeah, I think
people always won't be mad at anything.
Yeah, no, I look at it as respect. I'm like, well, he didn't have to say anything at all.
Exactly, right.
So
exactly.
the fact that he even brought it up and brought it to light,
yeah,
you know, Michael
he acknowledged the elephant in the room.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Thank you. That's a great way, perfect way to say it, bro.
Nah, like you said, I respect him for that. I know it's not his fault that he won that award over Michael B. Jordan. Like that's why I said I think it was a respect thing. Like he even knew it. Like, come on, y'all. Like we know he should have won that shit. So like I respect him for that. But it's just crazy how, you know. Yeah. Like I said, Marty Supreme been out a couple months.
Right. And then also too,
I don't think it's been a couple months.
But also,
you see what I'm saying, bro? How you already winning awards for that shit?
But at the same time, it's one of them things where it's like, even if everybody thinks another person is more deserving of it, even if you think that and you still get the award, it's like you gotta apologize for that too. So it's kind of like it's not my fault I got it, or it's not my fault that, you know what I mean. Maybe he did get catted on, but
yeah. So I don't.
What you want me to do? You know what I mean?
Hating on.
So a shout out. I think a shout out is cool.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it's not. I'm not putting the blame on on Chalamet.
No, but you know, some people are like they might be. As opposed to like the committee or whoever does it, they might be looking at him instead of like focusing on the people that's actually doing the nominating and voting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, y'all think I'm the best. Like, what you want me to do about it? You know what I'm saying? Talk to them.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That had nothing to do with me. It's out of my hands.
I
think
the
Golden Globes is usually like that. I think it's going to be a different story with the Oscars.
Yeah.
I think they might do a cool little sweep because I mean it's undeniable, bro. Like, it'd be pretty. That'd be a crazy story if they get most of the nominations like they did with the Golden Globes, but not win. Majority of it. So
because they were nominated for a lot.
Yeah, they got a lot of nominations.
Yeah,
deservingly.
And it's like after a while though, you get nominated 100 times. If you win twice, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I forgot who won Best Director. Oh, what you call got it? The dude that did the new Leo movie. God damn, I always forget the name of this fucking movie. I just watched it.
Oh, the one with Tiana Taylor?
Yeah.
I forgot the name of that shit too.
God damn, bro.
One battle after another.
Yeah, one battle after another. That director
took me a second.
Paul Thomas Anderson. He got Best Director for like new original film. I'm like, what? For real? I'm like that's. I mean, it's a good ass movie. Don't get me wrong, it's good, bro. But damn, I thought Sinners was for sure about to get that. That's when I thought for sure it was gonna be like in the bag. Like
they got what best box office hit or something like that.
Something
crazy. Like
I mean, I don't know. It was a lot.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. And the award they did get, it's like
cop out.
Yeah, that's like a participation medal. Like, come on, man. Like, let's give them something, guys.
Made the most money category.
I wasn't really fucking with that. Like I said, all the major ones, everybody thought they was gonna get shit. I mean, the only one I knew they wasn't gonna get was the best new original song. And once I found out the K-pop Demon Hunters was in that category, I'm like, oh, it's over.
Cooked.
They absolutely winning that because I'm like, yeah, that shit was hard. I'm like, they for sure got that in the bag. But other than that, I thought they would have won a lot more, bro.
Same.
All right, man.
Real quick though. Speaking of movies, did y'all randomly just real quick? Y'all see the trailer for the new Rachel McAdams movie?
I can't wait to go see that.
What?
I'm juiced.
It's a movie where Rachel McAdams. You know Rachel McAdams, right?
It's the girl from
Wedding Crashers.
No, she's not. She's in Wedding Crashers. Oh, she's Wedding Crashers, but she's the mean girl, the main mean girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Regina.
Or the Notebook, the girl from the Notebook.
Yeah. But it's
she was in Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, she was the main one.
The one that fell in love with Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
At the end.
The brown
at the
hair.
very end.
Yeah.
They're the girls at the end.
Yeah.
When he was fucking
everybody
with
always forget that she in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was sitting there like, wait, what?
Yeah, nah.
You're right, she is.
They
in
wasn't
that
getting played
fucking
out. She
movie.
wasn't getting played out. She was
So
like
did you see the trailer for that? It
it's called
like a lot.
Damn, I forgot what it's called. That's gonna be good though. I'm excited for that.
You know,
What's
the
it
only
about?
Dylan O'Brien is the other person. That's the dude from Maze Runner, the main character from Maze Runner. He's her boss, and like she's like
yes, they get stranded on the island,
he dumbass mean to her,
and
hella
she had to tell
disrespectful.
him we not at work no more. I seen the
she
trailer
good
for
at
that
surviving.
shit.
She hella good at
Yes,
surviving.
I
so,
seen that.
Interesting. It seemed interesting.
It looked like it's gonna be a good
Sam
one.
Raimi directed that movie. The dude that did the Spider-Man movies.
Okay.
So I'm extremely juiced for that. I can't wait to go see that.
When
That's
question
at
though,
the end of that's next week.
yeah, but I think that's the part that threw me off too, because I had never heard nothing about it until like 2 days ago, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" And then Chanel was like, "Yeah, you never seen the trailer?" But obviously, I said this before: trailers. When I see a trailer and they be like, "This shit come out in 2 weeks," I'm like, "All right, hold on." You know what I'm saying? It's a little too fast, so that's why I wasn't sure how long y'all had.
I seen it in a minute. I seen it in
Been seeing
theaters.
it.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'm juiced for this. Like the first trailer I seen was more than enough because it wasn't as long as a new trailer. Cause I did see the other trailers too. I'm like, oh no, this is about to be fire.
He was catting
She
off.
playing like a like she fumbling like the notebooks and stuff, trying to keep up with the notes for the big boss. And he said something like, hey man, you gotta people talking about you around the office. She's like, wait, what they saying? She's like, you stink. She like, what? He's like, yeah, so make sure you clean yourself up or shower. So it was something crazy, but he mad disrespectful.
But you know what was
Hella
weird?
disrespectful.
When I was like half watching it, and I remember seeing it like the part where they showed the animals, like where like they was like
Hunting the animals?
like the animals
Yeah.
like like at the camera. When I seen just the imagery of it, it damn near started. I had to like rewind it and start over because it damn near reminded me of, is this a monkey paw film? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because some of like just the
Sam Raimi used like that. That's his style.
The way it was coming off, it almost like could have been a Jordan Peele thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? No diddy.
Jordan Peele kind of got that a little bit from Sam Raimi.
Okay.
He used a lot of practical and like a lot of zooms or whatever, like up close in your face.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, just knowing that it's Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien, and Sam Raimi, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in there.
Okay.
I'm in there. And they on the island, it's isolated. It's not like a crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go.
Okay, well, all right. That's why I had to double check because I'm like, I just seen this. Maybe I'm just late
I
on it.
highly recommend to go see that.
Yeah.
Well, go
Check
see
it
it
out.
before like people tell the ending because it's gonna be a twist ending for sure.
I bet I can already imagine.
I'm telling you right now because you can. It's a crazy shift. It's like he's a dick, hella mean boss.
And he's sitting there like stuck, paralyzed or something like that.
Then as the survivor, like like you want to get her get back, but now it's like okay, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. All right, now you take it a little far now because I think you're enjoying this a little bit too much. Like wait,
I mean, but they might have did too much with her in the office, like to the point to where she like they might have done some hella over the top. You know what I'm saying? That we ain't seen yet, and we've been like, God damn! And then when she get there, we'd be like, turn up.
The straw that broke the
I was
camel's
about
back.
to say, like on Straw, like how she was like I got the movie Straw. They cat off of her the whole movie. Now it's time for her to get her get back.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I'm juiced for that, bro. I'm glad you brought that up.
What about that Mummy trailer? What you think?
The Mummy.
Did y'all and real quick? Did y'all see the same one I saw? It's like a minute and 6 seconds.
It's the only one.
Okay, it was nothing. I didn't see much, right?
Yeah. Nah,
okay.
It's not too
All right.
crazy.
It looked pretty good to me.
Basics
it looked decent.
is that a little girl goes missing and she come back mummified. That's all we get.
Okay.
And so I think the title or like the what is it, like the catchphrase of the movie is what happened to Katie.
Okay. All right. So I'm glad you said that. I didn't even do any Googling. I just came home, watched it, had to get ready to come over here. You know what I'm saying? But I was watching it. I had the thing in my mind where I'm thinking it's like a Mummy remake.
So they are doing that.
Okay.
With my boy coming back.
Brendan
Fraser coming back. So the problem with this movie was they wasn't sure if they're gonna title it The Mummy or Resurrection. But it was originally supposed to be called Resurrection. But then the Mummy came out. Well, yeah, I guess they said, fuck it, we're going to call it The Mummy because it's two different type of movies. Yeah. And apparently, that is a crazy sound. I don't know where that's coming from. It might be probably the couch. But
should throw me.
Apparently, I don't know. They said James Wan walked out of the theater because of a particular scene.
On which movie?
The Mummy.
The one about the little girl?
Yeah. I'm like, what? The horror dude? And this is like a big like platform that's saying this. It's not just like no random quote.
Out of disgust or out of like doing too like
out of like
maybe fear.
Disgust. Like
out of disgust like it's bad or disgust like
they probably took it too far with the horror.
Okay.
So I'm like, what? So just that alone, I'm like, all right. But the trailer is well cut. I do not want to see nothing else. It's perfect. That 1 minute.
I mean, that's all I needed. Honestly, with the information you just gave me and what I saw, that's all I need. Because I was watching, I was like, and then I did see the catchphrase, and I'm just like, so maybe this is, all right, maybe I got to see more, because I don't know how this is related to the Mummy.
Yes,
like, you know
the same thing. I thought it was. I thought it was too at first, and then I started seeing some more posts pop up like on TikTok, and they was like, no, this is not part of the Mummy franchise. This is like its own separate thing.
I think it's an A24 and Blumhouse collab.
It is. Definitely.
So
definitely
it's going to be good.
Yeah, but I think A24 fucking with it too.
That's what's up.
So once I saw that too, I'm like, damn, bro, this shit about to be probably many.
Yeah, Chanel. It's funny because I was watching it. Chanel popped in the room, and then she seen the Blumhouse. Oh, Blumhouse? Okay. She took a seat and watched it with me.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Did you get the chance to see the trailer?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, you fuck with it?
I posted it in the chat.
Did you? I thought you did that.
I'll say give him his credit.
Sometimes me and Al send the same shit.
Okay.
I really don't remember who sent it first.
You know what?
I sent the Wakanda one.
I might have sent it to you on TikTok. I think he did send it to the pod group chat.
Okay, but I did see that on YouTube.
I be seeing the shit weeks later, like the Lil Wayne shit we was talking about on the thing. I'm like, bro, you sent that to me like a year and a half ago. Like, we been talked about that. That's why I was sitting in the chat, like, bro,
we talked about it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had sent it to each other a long time ago.
That shit was hard.
It's hella fucking clean.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I might try to go to Bottle Rock in May. Wayne performing, hella people performing, bro.
Yeah, it's one of those. I would have to see who else performing because Wayne performing.
The Foo Fighters, the Fugees.
Ooh.
Lil Wayne, the Backstreet Boys, bro. It's like a real like 90s, 2000 nostalgia people performing, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. The lineup is crazy.
Lil Wayne has
Napa
been performing his other type shit, his alternative
who?
With Wayne. Like a lot of his concerts, people have been having problems with. He been like, say if he play Fireman, but they got a rock and roll beat to it.
He gonna live band now.
He gonna turn up on the rock and roll part.
Yeah. But like I said, it might not be as nostalgic as you might want it to be. Because that's my issue. Like, if a song is already good, I don't think I want you to like.
But I think it's perception too,
change it
because
too.
some people might think that it's the rock and roll version because it's a live band. Some people might have that mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have a live band,
It sounds different.
It sounds different, but they're trying to replicate the actual song, so it may come off like rock, maybe because there's a band involved with it. But I've heard him do his live band with his beat, and it sounded just fine. But it just sounded like a live band doing it.
This
so.
one I heard, it absolutely sounded like a rock and roll.
Fireman beat is like a kind of a rock beat anyway. It's like high electric guitar. Like, if you really think
you
about
know
it.
what? Yeah,
It is.
yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Maybe. Yeah, sometimes they go a little extra hard on the drums or something like that, or like you know,
It's that electric guitar, bro.
No, it wasn't even the guitar part. It was like
That's what I mean. Like in the live, that if you turn up on that electric guitar, it's gonna sound like rock and roll.
Yeah.
But that's like a certain riff that I'm familiar with. Because you can play that riff on anything. I'm be like Fireman.
But I could see how somebody would play that riff and add a little something on the end to make it sound like, whereas because it goes like on some bullshit like that.
Exactly.
Which would make it sound which would make it sound clean, but it could also make to somebody else be like, what the fuck is this rock and roll? So we might like it, but somebody else who not used to that might be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I'm gonna be used to live bands in general, just off depending on what the music is.
I love live.
Say if it's the Temptations or something, I'm gonna fuck with it. Not saying specifically, but like say, or if like it's a Ferrell thing, or
depending on the genre.
Yeah, it's a certain type of genre. But like say if like I said, if it's hip hop, it might need to sound a certain type of way for me to fully like indulge. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm like super familiar with the music.
You fuck with the Tiny Desk?
Yeah, that sounds exactly like how it's supposed to though to me. Yeah, that sounds to me.
That's what I mean. Like sometimes like live band, like it you could definitely like curate a sound, like you know what I mean, and make it sound more like rock.
Exactly.
You feel me? And you could definitely make it just sound like the song. You feel me? I think these are conscious efforts.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Make it sound more like rock.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. I for sure heard like that's a good example.
Yeah,
the Tiny Desk, like that's clearly all live, but it sounded just like the song to me.
Yeah, in some cases, though, cause I have watched a lot of Tiny Desk, but there are some where they might be playing the beat and they're putting drums on top of it, like in the background maybe. But there are times where they actually like, cause there's certain beats like when Clips did it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain songs they can't. You gotta play the beat and it will amplify it with our drums or with the live music. But there's certain shit where they can flip it. But then I think certain songs are made with them not even thinking that it's gonna be tried to be played live. You know what I'm saying? So certain beats, it don't really sound right. To your point, what you said earlier, it don't even sound right live, but they probably didn't even have that intention. You know what I'm saying? When they was making the music. But there's some people that when they make it, they almost want to make like stadium music or certain shit that can be replayed and shit like that. So sometimes they do it like that by design. You know what I'm saying? But like if you sampling and shit like that, it might be tough. You know what I'm saying? Unless you gotta get a nigga on the drum sampling, like when Kanye did that shit, and that shit was clean as fuck, bro. You know.
But like to each his own. Like I said, the videos I have been seeing the Wayne go around, I'm like, I don't know if I would want to be at this one.
I get it, because when he performed the Carter 6 at MSG, when he did at the beginning of it, so there were certain songs where it did have more of a rock feel to it. You know what I'm saying? So I trust me, I get it.
I don't think I fuck with Wayne live. If I'm keeping it all the way 100, I don't know if I like the sound.
Which is what I said. Like a long time ago, I was interested in it when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? But then it got to a point where Wayne started like flaking on his shows. And I remember there was one year, a long time ago, my mom told me after my birthday, she said, I damn near thought, because it was something came out article where he canceled a concert or whatever, right? And I remember hearing that kept happening. You know what I'm saying? And whether it would be because of his health, or remember he would get frustrated at the DJ and be like, fuck it or whatever, or maybe he couldn't bring his weed or whatever it may be, right? So that shit was happening. And I remember my mom told me, she was like, I damn near got you tickets to his concert. And I told her at that time, I was like, well, good thing you didn't, because I was like, cause right now he's going through a phase where he's not showing up to concerts and shit like that. And within the last like maybe 5, 6, 7 years, every time I see him perform live, it'd be like this. Like whenever I see like the video of him performing, it's like, oh man, I'd rather listen to this on Apple Music, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But it seem different from like when we was growing up.
It's energy.
I've seen I don't know how, maybe on YouTube, but clips from when we was growing up and he was doing like
He was going
performances.
crazy.
It would sound like exactly how any other like Summer Jam or whatever.
But you know why? Because I think with him, it's just I think he's getting older, and then also too, I think at that time it was easier for him to remember his words. Like you see now, he has a teleprompter in front of him and stuff like that, which is fine because he's been doing it for so long. He got so many songs, but it's like the energy, it just don't feel the same. Like I've seen videos of him performing like within the last few years, and it's just I'm watching it like it just don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
It just don't. And in my mind, I'm like, if I paid money to go see this in a concert, it's kind of like it would be more nostalgic rather than the quality of the performance, I would think, right? So in that case, I'm like, you might as well just watch it on YouTube.
I think and also the Wayne category or catalog in my head
The
is
shit you wanna hear.
ridiculous. So if
I don't
I'm
want to
like-
hear Mrs. Officer. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because remember when he first
so
unveiled Gossip. Remember when he first did that at the BET Awards?
Yeah.
And that one, it was just like you literally heard every single fucking word that he said. And I remember just listening, being like, what the fuck? And then when he first performed Glory,
yeah,
both of them two songs when he first performed it, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, what the fuck?
it's bad for that.
It's
Yeah, get that no
bad.
more.
But when you hear the Fuji shit,
Oh, that
when
was
you hear that,
amazing.
it's like, oh, it's still there. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing. No, I would have cried, bro. If I would have heard that live, I'd have been like, bro, what is going on?
But they're gonna be at Bottle Rock.
Which makes sense to see maybe that
He might do it again.
they might do it again.
And that's-
That's an unreleased song, bro.
And that's the only reason why I feel like he's gonna do a lot of nostalgic Wayne because of the rest of the lineup that's gonna be there. They're gonna be doing all their nostalgic hits. So it only makes it right for him to follow in suit.
But I think if I was to go to something like that, I
there's
wouldn't
hella
want to
people
go there.
performing.
I would rather be like, I want to see the Backstreet Boys. I would rather name off
I want to
everybody
see
else.
hella people.
I don't want to go in there and be Wayne forward. Because if you
yeah.
go in there and just anticipating Wayne the whole time, you might be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's something I would go to and just try to embrace the
Temper your
whole.
expectations.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. The lineup in general is
Sound
like
clean as fuck.
hella good. Like
Did you went with Josh and them when they went to the Currency and Wiz?
no, I didn't go with him.
Currency and Wiz did not do one song together. I was like, wait.
I got a
Currency
shirt.
and Wiz did a joint concert
Mm-hmm.
and didn't perform not one song together.
It's crazy.
He was like, nah.
Was it two different sets?
Yeah, I mean,
Or was
but
it switching off?
it's advertised as Currency. I mean, in Wiz,
And they
like,
got
we know they got like
mixtapes.
3 albums and mixtapes together.
Right.
Like, I'm going there with the intentions of seeing them do the songs together.
Right.
So it's crazy that you said that because going there, you know, expecting to see Wayne, but when Josh told me like, yeah, bro, we got there. I think he said either somebody they had some openers, right? Whatever. But I don't know. It don't even matter if Currency went first, Wiz went first. It don't matter. But these niggas did not do a song together. I'm like,
That's crazy.
What is that? Are they beefing? I'm like, so why? I'm like, they didn't even perform like a song that they got together, and one of them came out. He was like, no.
You know what? I'm not
like,
gonna lie.
bruh,
If
that's
I would have heard that from
crazy.
Josh, I'd have been like, nigga, you must have showed up late or something, bro.
Nah,
You
he
know what
was
I'm
there
saying?
from the very beginning.
Nah, I know, because that would have been hella hard to believe. Like,
But he FaceTimed me while he was
Crazy.
there. I'm like, oh, he about to bring out Wiz? You like, nah. I'm like, what?
They for surely not beefing because Currency is on Cushion Orange Juice too.
Yeah, this is kind of a little after that came out though.
But that's
The
what
concert. So I don't know if something could have happened between them, but it don't make sense to me. If you advertise, bro, that's like saying,
That's like the SZA and Kendrick shit. If they just wouldn't have performed together,
yeah, that's what, it don't make sense. I'm like, what do you mean? That's perfect, bro. Like, what do you mean they're at the same place and then perform nothing from Pilot? With the Pilot talk,
or
like,
how high or how fly.
yeah, I'm like, what?
Pi-
Not one
Pilot, yeah.
thing. I'm like, I'm confused, bro.
yeah. No, yeah.
So I would have been that would have took me out of the whole shit because I'm like I would be waiting for that even though I fuck with both of them separately. If I'm coming to see both y'all, I'm expecting to see.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy to me, bro. That's like almost if Wayne and Currency did a concert together and didn't perform
Yeah.
no songs.
But that's
Juvie
that's-
and Manny Fresh.
Like,
Like,
what
I
do
went to
you
go see
mean?
them, and if they didn't perform together, that shit would have been wild. Nigga,
I'd
like,
have been like, "What's
what
going
the
on?
fuck?
Bro?
Why is
What are
Manny
we-
Fresh
what are we
here
missing?"
then?
Just DJing it up, playing his singing his only
but it
part.
sound like that's the shit. I mean, I could be wrong, but that seemed like that was the shit that was going on with the Hot Boys Wayne shit. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like Wayne was performing his solo shit, and like I don't know, there were certain clips I would see where like Wayne was doing his solo shit, and then niggas would do the group shit, And when it was Wayne's turn, it was almost like we cut the beat off, or you know what I mean. It would go to the next song.
Wayne
it was almost
looked
like I'll let y'all do y'all thing.
He
I'm
looks so
perform mine.
out of place too, bro.
Yeah.
He just dressed different than them niggas.
Yeah.
Like it just had. It was no chemistry on
Did you hear
stage,
Turk
bro.
and them talk about him? What something happened. There was like it was interesting. Oh, they was talking about when the first time they heard I Miss My Dogs. So it's a clip out there of somebody or each. It's like an interview of different clips of people asking them, "How do y'all feel about the first time you heard I Miss My Dogs?" And I think the most interesting one was Turk. He was like, "Bro, it fucked me up. That was my nigga. Like that really was my dog. Like I don't understand what. Like I really can't call what happened. Like it could have been I went down, whatever. But that was like my road dog. I'm like, that is so insane. Cause like niggas is so far gone. Like Turk would never dress like Wayne.
Never.
Wayne done went from how we knew him to something like, you know what I'm saying, like in the stratosphere, like with the Met Gala type shit where niggas wearing shit that what? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what this is.
Right.
But I know there's two sides to every story though, because sometimes it came off like Wayne didn't want to fuck with that, almost like he didn't want to take a step back or a step down to like fuck with niggas because they wasn't really, I mean, popping like he was. It almost came off like that sometimes. But I mean, shit, there's two sides to every story. You know what I'm saying? You never know because like what Al said, it's like it just didn't mesh. Like style different, energy different. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't seem like, I don't know. It would almost seem like Wayne would have to like slow himself down and like almost kind of temper himself to kind of like be aligned with them in a way.
It was a whole nother Wayne after Carter 2.
Yeah.
It was a night and day difference from 1, 2 versus 3. Like
That's when he started getting into that rock and roll shit.
But also too, when he was with the Hot Boys, he was Lil Bruh. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now we come together, perform the group shit, and it's kind of like you coming at the end. I like like just real quick. I don't know. It's
He
it's
still
like
he was the
little
iconic
nigga.
bars though.
He did, but
Or
he was still the little nigga with the energy, little brother with the energy. Like, come on, go finish him off. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like pause. But you can't really do that. You can't really do that with him now because Wayne got bigger and better verses and better songs than whatever we perform. So it's I don't know. But at the same time, man, it's like I don't know. It did seem awkward though. It did seem awkward, and that's why I like the thought of them going on tour doing the reunion. It was just
backstage. Wiz Khalifa Currency session.
Yeah.
So we spoke. So niggas. So you know what I'm saying? We smoking, and we're not gonna be like, hey, we should do that one. That's you know what I'm saying. The fact that wasn't the conversation had, or niggas is. I think the way Josh explained it, like niggas is a completely different sets. And damn, there was a nigga in between them, as far as like I perform, somebody else can perform. Then you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Weird. Yeah. All right.
I heard Currency talking about like performing all his old shit. He said he really don't like listening to that shit though. He said because
that's crazy.
He said because like the Sonics and shit, like he said it just sound like it sound unfinished and shit.
Trust me,
I believe it.
And we go back and listen to some of our old shit. I listen to some of the old beats, bro. I get turned off, bro. I get turned off every time because it's like our taste is different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our palate is more sophisticated and it's like when I listen to the old shit from back, oh my God, I'm like, sometimes it catch me at a good time and I'm like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? But then most times I'm like, nah, I can't. I just turn it off, bro.
I had to
crazy.
download Yahoo because they keep sending way too many emails. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't use this no more anyway. I use Gmail. So I'm like, wait, where are all those beats that we was doing like the last that last little wave? So I had to download it again. Yeah, I got to those beats, bro. And I saved like 10. I was like, I probably listened to like 20, 25 of them, but 10 of those, sheesh.
Yeah.
I'm like, niggas was on one that last little run, and I think in the Banks house.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like I really got in my bag at that point. Like it's crazy, like hearing your shit be like, nah, this is tough. I don't even remember doing this.
Yeah.
I couldn't remake this if you gave me all the sounds.
Nah, it's funny because like I want to say like maybe 2 weeks ago, that's when I went through my files. Maybe like a year or two ago, I went through my shit and I just started saving them to my files app. You know what I'm saying? So I got them.
That's why I saved them at.
Yeah, so I got them in there, or I got them in my sent in my Gmail, or whatever, right? So I go dig through and see. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think there's enough good to where I'm like, damn, we got to do something with it. We'll talk about that after. We got to do something with that. Even pertaining to this,
10,
we got to do something.
10 is a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these is not
That's
like
a lot.
minute and 30 seconds. These is full blown tracks.
That's a lot.
I'm like, I'm driving home from work listening to the car, like, oh my God.
Shit can be done with them still to this day.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
For sure.
All right. Druski
Oh yeah.
went super viral with his mega church skit where he was saying, my favorite part, bruh. People ask me why I gotta wear Christian Dior and Christian Louis Vuitton. Because I'm walking in the blood of Christ.
He said, because I'm a Christian and I'm walking in the blood of the Christ.
Bro, hair suspended in the air.
Bro, he looked so uncomfortable, suspended. How they got it,
Bro, he get it though.
Bruh, the Kurt Franklin.
And he going crazy on stage.
Had the
bruh.
smoke and everything.
The
That shit
best
was,
song ever. The best period. I don't give a fuck. That is the best church song.
With
period,
the air
bruh.
cannons. That shit
Bruh.
crazy.
And the
bruh.
fact, like, mind you, I say majority of people already have this like stigma with mega churches. Like, this is a little much. Clearly, the money that they getting is not going straight to the church or the help group in Zimbabwe or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all heard it before. We see it on TV all the time. Like, bro, there's no way, bro.
Ain't no
Like, it's a
grocery
bunch of-
stores in the hood. Ain't no hospitals in the hood.
Right.
What are you doing all this money, nigga? Why you got a code?
All the Bentleys, private jets, own jet. Oh, I forgot. It was one mega church dude who bought a jet from Tyler Perry. He went viral because he said he don't want to be in a tube full of demons.
So
he
that's
gotta
the
get
same
his own
dude that
jet.
said that he flew in a jet. He bought a jet because he wanted to be closer to God. That dude from Texas. I remember.
The old dude.
I think Marcus might have showed me that a long time ago. It was like some dude where he was like, I think he was from Texas.
The white dude?
Yeah, white dude from Texas. And he
Oh,
said
that
he bought
that
he was
dude.
talking hella shit. And he was like, I bought a jet just so I could be closer to God when I fly. Or whatever. He said something like that.
Yeah,
It was
that
just
dude
The
like,
fact that they don't have a job, their working title is reverend or whatever,
Pastor.
or preacher, pastor, and they got all this shit, and people still like, remember the shit that went viral last year? Like, we need this much money in order to do close the doors.
Lock
oh, yeah,
Close the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what?
That was Marvin Sapp. He's a gospel singer, but still.
Yeah, it don't even matter. It's still
Don't
all in the
ask.
church. The
Don't
fact that
ask.
they that bold
That they allowed that
asking-
to happen.
Yeah, for asking
No
for money,
questions.
bro.
Don't ask. No
He
That nigga said, we
I
need
you to pray for my-
40,000.
I need you to pray for my wife. Do your titans?
Fuck out of
Fuck
fuck
outta
on my face.
He said, why come the pastor get...
Why come? Pastor gotta have a nice car.
Don't ask.
No questions. But it's super
Get the
viral.
plate. Get to put the plate.
Get around.
Hey, we like the kind that jingles, but we prefer the kind that folds.
But you got people
Coming to America.
that's in the church. You got reverends and pastors coming out making their own videos saying how disrespectful it is. When it's like, my nigga wouldn't have this material to work with if y'all wasn't giving it to him. Like, this is clearly insane and OD. And I don't know. People think it's viral enough to start kind of open people's eyes. Like, maybe this is a little bit too much. I doubt it. Because this has been going on for so
Forever.
long.
It's not gonna stop.
It's right in your face. There's no way I'm having a hard time paying my bills, and this nigga is pulling up in Bentleys and shit, and we still have to give money. But like, it's acts. It's not even like if you can't do it. No, we're gonna send the plate around, which I've seen personally happen. I'm like, damn, this is a real thing.
Oh, for
They
sure.
really pass the plate around to drop
sure.
money on that motherfucking people dropping checks, big money.
Nigga, now they got the
I'm like,
motherfucking.
Hey, nigga.
They got the scanner now, nigga. The square.
QR
yeah,
code.
for sure. I bet.
Where you
Yeah,
can
I mean,
just digitally, nigga, come on, yeah.
that is crazy to me, bro.
And all of that shit is untaxed.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why they can ball out. Somebody was like, nigga, no, none of them wear the same suit every Sunday. I'm like, it seems like it's 50 Sundays in a year. And they got 50 suits. I'm like, damn.
52.
That's crazy.
52 of them things.
I'm like, bro.
When I think about it, that big ass church by the lake, with that big ass oval shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know how that got built, right?
Nah.
Some lady passed away, and in her will, she said, I want everything to go to the, because it was a smaller church there at first. I don't know if y'all remember. I remember it because me and my grandma and my mom used to always walk the lake because she lived off up
That's
in
crazy.
Piedmont area. So that was one of the main things we would do. We'd go to the lake, go to that park on the backside by the Fairyland and shit. So I remember what it looked like over there before, and then I remember when that big ass church came up, and my grandma was like, "Yeah, there's a lady that went to the original church, and she had like some millions, and she was like, she left it all to the church.
Crazy.
But one of the things they had to do was build that big ass
cathedral looking thing. Yeah, I remember when they was building that.
Yeah,
you know.
So
Acts,
people really do that shit.
Acts Gospel.
Acts Gospel. That's
Right in the hood.
That's Chanel. So that's Chanel's church. You know what I'm saying? That's what she grew
They
up
pretty
going
turned
to.
up, too.
And that's one of them ones too. There was a long time ago. They needed help moving chairs and shit one time. So I went in there with the one and only time I went in there. God damn, bro. I'm talking about, bro, drums, everything, bro. A clean ass NPC up there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on right now? I remember, because at that time, that's when I was doing fucking with beats. And I remember being like, what the fuck is, asking Chanel, like, what is going on right now? She's like, yeah, this is what they got. Like it was nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's the shit, the Druski shit looked just like how that shit looked like inside. It looked like a mega church inside.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been
sure.
inside of Acts. That's the one out. That's when I said I saw the little shit get passed around. I went to the one that was on. It's in, where is it? It's on. I think it's in the 60s or whatever.
By
But
Havens
it's-
Court.
Yeah. That's the big ass one. That's when I was in.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is insane. They got their own school in there, like elementary school,
Yep.
preschool, whatever. So I'm like, this is very intricate. But I've also been there when they asked to pass the plate around, and it's like fucking 100 aisles, nigga. Like, what do you mean? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But we kind of talked about it earlier. I feel like this might be one of Druski's most viral, but at the same time, I think the most mind-blowing thing about it is the people that he has in his skits.
Yeah.
Like, he's able to get a church fully furnished with people
Yeah.
to do this skit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm extremely confused because either they're paid actors or people that just come to be a part. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that. He's probably the biggest anomaly as far as having that many people inside of a skit.
Yeah.
And that either may be aware or unaware, because he did have that one where he's a redneck in whiteface at like the NASCAR shit, where clearly some of these people did not know he was black.
But I think the thing is like, where is it the line as far as like people, you recording people, you monetizing on a video with people in there without their consent. You know how that shit goes.
Right.
I wonder the line between that and between them, like, is he really actually paying all 80 of these people that's in this video? But at the same time, it's like, if he is, he's paying 80 people for a 2-minute short, like 2-minute reel. So it's all these questions that be having me think. I want to know.
Like we
that's a good
were
question.
saying, like, but like a lot of times, like if you in public, you can record.
No, inside of a church.
You gotta-
No, the NASCAR, that's still, you're kind of still public. Like you're allowed to record there
I don't
and
know.
post shit. Like
Yeah,
same thing he was doing, like when he did during the college season shit, when he was like, Roll Tide. I ain't nothing about but the Roll Tide. Like that's literally you going to like a fucking tailgate and just
That's
like,
cool, yeah.
you know what I'm
if
saying?
if somebody did have an issue,
Yeah, they
would
can
have
do
to
something because that's
legally-
what bro from Bruno got. He kind of got in trouble for that because he was just filming out normal and niggas wasn't with it for real.
Yeah, some people will have their face
Yeah,
blurred out.
some-
Because I think
yeah.
what they would do was they would film the skit.
You gotta sign a waiver
and
to
then
release
after the
your
skit is,
image. To release.
after the skit is filmed, that's when they'll tell them like, "Oh, this was like a skit. Are you cool to sign off on it?" So you have some people that's face is clear, and some people that didn't sign off on
Yep.
it, so their face get blurred out. But they will shoot it in public and not tell you until after it's over.
Yeah.
But inside of a church is public property for sure,
yeah.
Well, you mean private?
or private. Yeah, my bad.
yeah.
Private
That's why I'm
property.
wondering, like, something
Yeah,
like
so I don't know.
I'm wondering if some, because I know, like especially during the holidays when like he shows like him going to his family house, and he has a pretty big family. So I'm almost wondering, because you gotta think about it. If your cousin or somebody, like even Jose, like if Jose was doing, because Jose is just as funny. Like if he was like, "Oh, bro, I'm about to start doing skits," nobody's gonna tell him, "Oh, I'm not coming." Like he'll put the word out. Everybody's gonna show up to fucking be in the skit and
Can
fucking
you rent a church?
Yeah, you can rent anything.
You
If
can
got
rent
the money,
anything, bro.
Oh, well, he definitely did that then.
Because think about it,
Yo,
you
but
gotta-
which I believe, but I think we're talking about just all them people. Like, you know
It
what I'm
was
saying?
hella people.
It's hella people to be signing up for a skit, to be doing it for the F, or
But man, you remember he does, I don't know if y'all be watching the Could Have Been Records YouTube where he'll do like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in Boston and doing auditions," and his lines is OD. Like
Yep.
it's hella people.
I think
so
they
he
know
could
what
be
they
like,
getting
"I'm about
into,
to be
though."
doing a skit. All you gotta do is wear a suit and pull up to this location if you
Yeah.
want to be involved in the skit."
yeah,
But just for like you said, 2 minutes, bruh.
Yeah, that's a lot. But I mean,
But
he
you got
clearly
like-
is getting cashed out.
But not only
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
you gotta think about especially Druski, the momentum and shit that he's built. Like you gotta think about that's a lot of people is just looking for clout and exposure. So I know if I get on this Druski shit, I know my face is gonna be seen by somebody somewhere,
Right.
and by hella people. So fuck it, he mightn't be giving me pennies on. He might not be giving me shit. I might just be getting introduced to certain
Put your face out
just
there.
putting
Yeah,
my face out there.
Because even with the Clipping Records, you don't get paid to come on there and to audition. He can be like, nope, next person.
But
You know what I'm saying?
my question to that is that correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't all those people for the most part content creators, whatever, regardless of level?
Some of them, yeah.
Most of them are
No,
doing something.
some of them maybe, but not all of them. Because all of them would just be random people.
But I mean, because I guess what I'm saying is, it seemed like one of them wanted to rap. One of them kind of, it
They
almost
all
seemed like,
coming there to perform for sure.
yeah, they come in to
to
perform
do something.
But I'm talking about the love one, right? And to where I guess he just picking them, not the could have been records, but the one where, you know what I'm saying. But it almost seemed like everybody, whether this person was a model or this person was a comedian, this person did music.
But
You know what
those
I'm
are like
saying?
the shows. He does this all the time, where he
Yeah.
goes on the road to different cities and just have. And some of those people that be popping up get to be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he kind of auditions for people that's going to be on the show. Everybody that's been on his show has pulled up.
To one of them auditions.
Yeah, but like I said, it's volunteer. You come if you want. Then you can probably get paid. You get on the show. But if this is you come in to volunteer for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's even with the church thing, a lot of those people you didn't see their faces. They just background fodder. You know what I'm saying? You don't see. It's not going by every person in the goddamn audience. It show you a quick flash of them and it's over with. But it's more like support. Like you can come be in a skit. Possibly.
I think that's what people was banking on, because think about it, like going just using like the auditions like you use as an example. We don't see everybody that auditions.
No, we
so
don't.
you go there in the hope that your audition makes sense. It's the same thing like with American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
They be there all fucking day for a week.
Yeah.
You don't see everybody's audition tape. You just hoping that yours makes the cut, and you're going there
Or
for
viral enough, yeah.
You're going there for that chance to do it. So like I get what Jose is saying, whether they're like known or not known, people are there for like, because they're
Exposure, yeah.
they're there for the exposure. Cause like, all right, well maybe my shit is gonna make the clip, or my shit gonna make the reel, and like, you know, like we're saying, everybody's dumb, but like you saying, you're coming there out of voluntary purposes. So it could be the same thing with some of these skits. Like I feel like the one with the frat houses and the parties, I feel like he actually knows people that is throwing the parties and shit, because it's too natural. Like he's very good at what he does, but like it's just, he feels like he's just so at home that I feel like especially like the frat house ones, like I keep saying, I feel like he actually knows these people. Like, bro, we're having a party. He probably like, oh, fuck, perfect time for a skit. And then so, you know, if you at a party, you ain't gonna fucking trip if you like, oh, fucking, hell yeah, I'm about to fucking, fuck it. Let's do it. Like, run it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Who is really gonna say no? Like, but then at the same time, going back to the church, there was older couples that older lady that he used.
The old man at the very end.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes me wondering if that could be like
that he cussed that and shit.
Yeah, spit the gum out of that.
I'm wondering if that could be like an uncle, or like, you know what I'm saying, a
barely even
family
seen
member.
his face. You saw the back, the side profile. So it's like I said, even when from the church one was probably the most craziest, and the one where he did the white face at the NASCAR. I don't think those people was out there I mean, maybe like I said, some of their paid actors probably. Yeah.
The one that be getting me the most is like the airport, and like when he be at like a random like factory somewhere, like
Or
they
a
just let you
warehouse.
filming in this like.
Or what about when he was fucking at the nail shop? When he was like, at the nail salon.
Speaking Chinese.
He
or whatever.
for surely now.
He paid them niggas.
If I about to say
For sure.
the nail shop, he for surely, but at the same
The
time,
warehouse though, because it's hella liability shit too. Like what
But
if he?
hold on, at the same time though, the nail salon one, he could actually know somebody that owns the nail salon,
Or
like,
just pay him hella money.
that.
Right.
But at the same time, you also gotta realize like, somebody got called out about this shit because dude like made a video like, oh, I'm sitting on my private jet, whoopty whoom whoom. But no, really, it's just a studio that they set up to make it look like a private jet. So he could have went to
Didn't Bow Wow, right?
No, it wasn't Bow. It was somebody. It was some other dude. there could be a warehouse studio like that.
The dudes,
you see what I'm saying? Like where, because if you got the right props, you can make shit look like how you
that was fighting with
gaming.
Godfrey. Yeah. He just said that he went to go meet up with Druski and Snoop Dogg at a studio where the studio is set up like a private jet. So if you go in there, you're not gonna be able to tell.
So Snoop Dogg has he has some type of I don't want to say studio, but what's the shit like Tyler? It's almost like he has a property where it's just a whole bunch of different if I'm not mistaken, it sounds like a whole bunch of different warehouses in there, studios, gaming thing, basketball court, like it's just hella different shit. But he owns all this shit, so it's like you can film skits, you can film movies and shit like that. I forgot what it's called, what he calls it, but it's almost like some type
of compound.
I was just about to say like a compound, But like that
makes sense.
So that might be in his shit. No didn't.
Yeah. But he literally said it was something for Druski though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I said, I think they shoot a couple of things. I think for Prize Picks, they be on the airplane or something like that.
But it also is very possible to do it because when we did when I did every 15 minutes in high school, like the police station scene, there was actually Eastmont Mall police station, and then we actually shot at Highland Hospital, and they didn't have to pay them anything for it. They asked them if they could use it because every 15 minutes is a big thing, so they allowed them to use, like we had real helicopters flying in. We was really getting cut out by the fucking jaws of life by real firefighters, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very possible that you talk to the right people.
You get a sponsor or something like that.
Or that's what I'm saying. You talk to the right person, they be like, oh yeah, we got you. Like, because he just did that stream with Ben the Don where they was police officers. Do I think that was a real precinct they was at? Could have been, but it also could have been one of them studios that was set up to make it look like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think of like the warehouse one. All you got to really do is put up some racks,
right?
And then
or go to IKEA and just cat off.
Yeah, but I'm saying, no, real talk. That's what I'm saying. So it's very possible to
Home Depot
to do these. You know what I'm saying?
But Druski is the type of nigga that probably at first you go to a Home Depot and just shoot a quick. Now it's bad. You got to have a casting call. We're going to have to shut down. We shutting down Home Depot for the day. We're going to maybe rent it out so we can use this little corner, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. He too big to just be walking into a Target and wanting to film a skit in House 6.
So fire.
But then what you saying though, it remind me of like the old school maybe music videos. They do a casting call like, hey, you want to be some background and at this we'll show up here, blah blah blah. You know, and then maybe he'll have the main ones that's gonna be in the front, and the old dude at the end he spit the gum at. There's gonna be them ones. So he's actually really only hiring maybe 6 people, but the other 80 are just background people that volunteer to maybe just want to be involved.
Because that even happens with people. That even happens with people like that do like background. They play background characters in like movies. Like there's no guarantee that the clip that we shot you in is gonna be used, or the shot that your face is in it is gonna be used. You just might be the most random person in the background where we just see your silhouette, but fuck it, I'm in the movie. Like, you know, so that's how some people look at it. You know what I'm saying?
What's it called? The A's movie. My brother and his friend was background actors in it. I forgot what it's called, but it's not. It's about like putting the team together with I think Brad Pitt is in
Moneyball.
Yeah. So they was at the Coliseum. They did that. Whatever, they had casting call. You could just pull up and just sit in the audience. And
that makes sense.
If you in it, you in it. If you're not, you're not.
Because think about it, they did that with the any zombie. Like I think it was The Walking Dead. They just had people come. They was like, if you want to be a zombie, you got. And the people was just everybody was in there just acting, trying to do all that shit, like to get the. You know what I'm saying? Like, and who's to say you gonna be the zombie? Who's gonna be you gonna see your face? You could just be one of the people in the big ass crowd and the herd just walking. But hey, I know I'm right there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Watch this part.
I'm gonna throw my arm up like this.
Or you might be one of the ones on the ground just.
And do this. Look at the camera.
The only ones that gonna get the close up is the one with the best prosthetics.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, it's believable that he's able to pull some of this shit off. Like how we was saying earlier off camera, like Desi. You can tell them as his people that he's... For sure. Because it's not same thing with Jack Too Funny. You can tell them as people he actually, like, knows. Like, but then, like we said, when you get to the one, like, the club, like Al said, he could have got there early, and it was some people, and not that many. He was like, fuck it, perfect time for me to... Because we know he not about to go to the club in that outfit he had on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, fuck. Or
we can literally put ourselves in their shoes and what would we do? You know
what I'm saying?
Like, this is, like I said,
come on, bro. If we
go
send
somewhere
out
early, or, you know, we see an opportunity like, oh, it's these people right here. Let's just do it right here.
But just like, but to what you said to that sketches you showed me, it was, like I said earlier, it almost seemed like it was like 15 people in that place. So it almost seemed like they could have just rented out a roller skating rink for like an hour and a half and was like, we're gonna shoot this, dim the lights, put the music on, do this shit, and spread out 15 people. No Diddy, you know what I'm saying? And then it's kind of like, because when you actually look in the back, it wasn't hella people, but it was still being held down. You know what I'm saying?
Like we saying, like they could have certain connections with, like, because we know people that own businesses. We got friends that own restaurants. We got people that might be the manager of a restaurant. Like, hey, bro, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I know it's gonna be slow right now. Like, fuck it. Like, we'll close it. Bring your people in. Do what you gotta do. Then we out of here. Just make sure I don't fuck nothing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause think about it. Like when y'all was at finish line.
I was about to say that.
Like we could have easily cut it off and made a skit.
Yep.
Especially how y'all had the ins and outs. Y'all was basically running that certain location. Like we could have easily came right before closing, did our shit, and then got up out of there, and nobody would have known none of the better. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'll be looking at it. Like, how would we do it? Like, I know for a fact if we hit the group chat and be like, hey y'all, we about to shoot this skit, bro, everybody's gonna damn near pull up, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
My nigga, I ain't gonna say his name, but one of my partners, he worked at a particular college, and he had through like a stripper party.
I remember that
in the chemistry lab. Fresh was there.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, bro. So like, you could definitely finesse it. Like,
you know what I mean?
You use your connections.
Yeah.
So I think Druski for right now is still at the all-time high when it comes to like internet comedy.
I think it's been like that for like a year.
Yeah,
like at least
he's been on top for a while.
He's still
top
him.
for a minute.
Because like I said, being compared to Will Ferrell to me is crazy.
And
I
it's so
many. I can't tell when you on or off. You just on the whole
with Druski
time.
too. He do so many other things too, bro. Like, he's not just like the comedy skit. He do like the could have been shit. He be in all hella commercials. He do the live streaming with Kai and Kevin Hart all the time. Yeah. Like, his shit is so like.
He got a good ass formula.
And for him to still be making the funniest skit, like actual Instagram skits though,
bro, even
he drop them randomly. You just don't know when he drop. It's going crazy, bro.
Even when he went on vacation with his grandma not too long ago, like, bro, he was like cracking. He was like, "Grandma, you good over there?" She was on the boat just. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good, baby." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is just like you said, Will Ferrell. He's just naturally fucking funny. He's like,
nigga, bro.
He's always on. So it's like, you know, he takes every opportunity he can to make a skit. Like, when he was fucking with his grandma, he's like, "How old is that fucking cough drop?" Like,
I think he knows his lane too.
Like, you know,
he has been in a couple of TV shows that nobody knows about, and it's an actual episodes of continuous. He's a main character, but nobody talk about this shit. So I don't think he even try to even fuck with that type of shit. He like, look, until something comes along that I know I could do as far as a movie or like a mainstream show, I'm not doing it, bro.
That's what I think. Now I thought about that too. I was surprised that he hasn't by now. Like,
he could have easily did something like Kevin Hart,
you know what I'm saying? Into one of these movies or something like that. But sometimes when these like these internet sensations, they end up, you know, going in the big screen, it don't hit as hard. Maybe it might be editing, or maybe the pressure, or whatever. Maybe it might be just the role they playing. Sometimes it don't hit as hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, all right. So I don't know if that's going to take away.
Good Burger too.
Was he?
Random.
It's random.
Like you know, but he ain't did nothing since then. But he said that he want to get into that. You know what I mean? That's something that he want to pursue. But like that's like that can make or break you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to give people too much. Yeah. It's like certain people don't go too crazy on social media. Like a lot of actors is like that. Like, you know, back in the day, actors was mysterious, so it made us a little bit more appealing to go see us. But now everybody outside, always on social media, is showing themselves all the time. It can really turn people off. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing too much. That's true. I feel like I swear I think Druski just know, like, look, he can easily do a movie and it can work. You know what I'm saying? But I think like he for sure like, nah, he passionate on. You know how many people probably hit him to be in something? He like, nah,
I'm already
nah. He could have easily been in Jumanji. With Kevin Hart and The Rock and whatever, and been killing it. You know what I'm saying?
He was in a YouTube series, old shit with Desi. Niggas don't remember this. That's what I'm saying. It was like
it's YouTube though.
Yeah, I know, but and obviously it's YouTube. But it's just when I saw that, I was like, okay, it's possible because the role that they was playing was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And it was low budget, everything. But I just and I think I could live with that. But then it's more so like going to the movie theater and seeing them on the big screen. It's like, can you really do your shit? Can you really do what you want? It's almost like somebody dropping a mixtape. Like Wayne dropping a mixtape, bars for days, and then when he drops an album, he almost feels like he has to drop these type of songs for mainstream purposes, right?
See,
so it's like, is he gonna switch up?
But he did a movie with Theo Von too, randomly. But that it's like a they own like a funeral home, and they gotta like finesse it. They get like somebody passed away, and they inherited him and Theo Von inherited.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
It sounds funny, but you look at the trailer and shit, it's like.
But I feel like with characters
you know
like you saying, like characters like Druski, Will Ferrell, even Theo Von, you kind of give them like an outline and you just let them improv. Like even like Zach Galifianakis, like they give him a basic script, but then it's like, nah, bro, go ahead and do you, because it's not gonna be as funny. Like you're not gonna get the same thing with what's Mr. Child's? I can't think of Mr. Child's real name. Same thing with him. Yeah. Like they give him a basic.
This is the goal of the scene.
This is what we want out of it. But
especially for comedians, you should let them do that.
Go ahead and get it how you go ahead and get us to this scene how you have to get us. But this is the ultimate outcome that we want. That's why a lot of times when you be seeing some shit, you be like, how many takes did they have to do? Because I know this was fucking hilarious. Like the show The Office, it's one dude in there, Creed, the older white dude. Mm-hmm. He'll tell you himself, he was like, I don't have a script. He's like, they don't give me a script. That's why anytime he comes on, it's hella, anything he says is hella fucking random. It has nothing to do with the fuck is going on, because that's his character. That's how he is as an actor. Like they kind of just let me do my own thing, and that's why it works. Yeah. So I feel like with characters like you saying, like with Druski, Will Ferrell, them, you can even with Kevin Hart sometimes it's like you just let them do your thing, man. Mm-hmm. Like Cat Williams on when he was on Friday After Next, they was like, he was like, I knew I had to be a pimp, but he was like, for the most part, they let me be Cat Williams. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why that's why Money Mike was so fucking funny. Like,
he didn't get a Elf 2 because Jon Favreau wanted Will Ferrell to stick to the script in Elf 1. And Will Ferrell was like, I want to improv it. He was like, no, but I want you to stick to the script. So they end up beefing in that movie. So that's the only reason.
What year did that come out? Like 04?
Elf? Why do I feel like we was out of high school when that came out?
Fuck. Don't disrespect. Come on, bro. Don't disrespect Will like that.
Don't disrespect.
2003. You right.
Yeah, bro.
But remember, that was his first one, his first movie to like push him over the mainstream pretty much. Yeah. Elf was the one that pushed him over because Jon Favreau, he wasn't even the first choice for Elf. It was Jim Carrey.
I get it.
But
it would have been.
Yeah.
But bro, they to this day don't fuck with each other. Fuck. And it's so random because they both be in funny ass movies. Oh my God. Jon Favreau will be producing funny ass movies or whatever. So that was interesting. But just to say that people do like have to like, you know what? I'm probably gonna pick and choose. This is my lane. I'm funnier this way. Yeah. This is how you want your movie to go. I don't have that much clout to tell you no. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna do this. Like I said, I know it's been like at least 100 scripts that came across his desk where people trying to get him to do something. He like, you know what? I seen this happen to plenty of people. Yeah. And it didn't work out. Yeah. So I think I'm doing extremely fine right here. And ain't nobody really about to knock me off the hill. Right. You know what I mean? I'm at the top of this. You know what I mean? And he's still interacting with A-listers like Kevin Hart or whatever, and can be on like you said, a live stream and just keep up easily. Yeah. And be damn near be funnier than Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? They both going back and forth, but he can keep up easily.
But I mean, too, that makes sense though, because I mean, a lot of the movies that he did, that he was in, there was a lot of A-list actors, actresses involved. You know what I'm saying? If you like stop and think about it, you know, so it makes sense. But at the same time, it's just funny to hear that somebody like trying to fuck with the magic. Like, nah, we want you to do it like this. That's weird. Crazy.
So I mean, we never got to like the details of like what scenes. Yeah. But majority of them were improv.
Hell yeah, I hope so.
But like I said, like at that time, well, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to be who I am, I got to do it this way.
Right.
So I mean, we could say what you wrote, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not funny. It's not funnier than me.
I think for me though, it's like the beef thing just has to be out of just straight pride, bro. Because
100%.
because it's like at this point in hindsight, I'd have been like, you know what, I was wrong, because it's like clearly Elf is
It
like
worked.
You know what I mean? Like one of the premier movies you got to watch on Christmas. You got to watch it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody feels like that now as time passed. So it's like after a while, it's kind of like, well, everybody fucks with it. Like,
I can say it like this too. So say if every scene was improv, right? But he did give Will Ferrell, this is like the outline. This is exactly what I want you to say.
Right.
But I guess you can improv it if you want. But I don't want you to. I want you to say it just like this. But every scene, he might feel like, well, it would have still been as funny if he would have said like I wrote it. He just improved it. He changed a few words, rearranged the sentence, put the sentence first instead. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like, so like you said, pride, bro.
Yeah,
like it could easily still be like that. He can look at it like it probably would have been even funnier.
It's like
You know what I mean?
it's like if like a producer come in, you tell Wayne what the song about, and he start rapping. You like, nah, bro, you need to write.
It's like, wait, what?
That's
I'm
crazy.
cool. I'm cool.
Like, nah, bro, nah, you need to write something down. And then Wayne like,
the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Unless you know, there have been times where maybe a song called for we want to talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe Jay-Z might tell him like, hey, start your Soldier verse like this. You know what I'm saying? And kind of help guide him. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because he respects Jay-Z.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was after Elf.
What?
A year later, what movie came out?
Anchorman.
Anchorman.
Oh man.
Like I
That
said,
for surely
it's
was all
shoddy.
improv.
But
For
like I said,
surely.
but Elf was the one that pushed him over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once he did
Come on,
Elf,
bro.
he was immediately mainstream. Like
Yeah, 'cause he
Imagine how
was-
much footage they have that
He
they
was
didn't
in
use,
shit,
bro.
but he
Oh, my
wasn't in
God.
like nothing crazy. Like he
he
was
was a superstar.
Superstar,
Like,
I think
he
not
was the main
at the
character in
Roxbury.
Elf, though. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he kind of shared the role.
Yeah, what?
But bro, that was a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah.
Same with Superstar.
Not
you
at
know
the
what I'm saying?
Roxbury.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Both of those are Saturday Night
bro.
Live. Yeah.
That movie, bruh.
Classic, bro.
Hell
Did you
Hella
just see
funny.
they had that shit on Saturday Night Live again? And I think Jim Carrey was part of it.
No, I would love to see that.
Bruh,
That's
it's
fire.
so funny,
That's
bruh.
fire.
I've been watching hella SNL skits because I've been trying to like write skits lately. So I've been just watching like all the SNL
We're gonna talk
skits.
about it at the end of the pod. Don't even worry about it.
We shall. Okay, this
Y'all ready
nigga
to get it? Y'all ready to get into these questions?
out in the writer room and shit.
All right, let's knock these questions out so we can get to that. That's gonna
Okay.
be part of the Patreon if y'all want to see that. So I'm gonna knock out my two questions real quick. I think Stack said you got a question.
Yeah.
All right. So one person has to go in all of their movies. Okay.
This man, here we
And
go.
all of their movies?
Yes.
Okay.
Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, Seth Rogen, Adam Sandler.
Damn.
And all their movies have to go?
You got to pick one. One of them got to go. Everything they ever did got to go.
So definitely not Will Ferrell. Definitely not Jim Carrey.
That's easy.
And
Easy
who was the
Tuesdays.
last person?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen and the Sandman.
Adam Sandler.
Seth Rogen got to go.
I'm gonna go with Seth Rogen.
I'm sorry. He's a good actor and he's wrote some good shit. But compared to them other three,
I can't. Yeah.
you're not holding a candle to them, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
they got too
sorry.
many classics. I'm gonna go Seth Rogen. Gotta go. Gotta go, bro.
I'm going to go Adam Sandler.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, cut the stream.
I'm so sorry.
What?
stream.
We're
I'm
gonna riot.
so
You
sorry.
ready?
Stop
Tear your
it.
contract up.
Stop the
What?
cap.
Take my con- I
I
ain't
got the
signed
hot
it yet.
take. I got the hot take. With him and everything that
Why?
he's done and
I gotta
him
hear
and what's my man name that's canceled now? James Franco.
Yeah.
They just work too good. Like I think I have, even though I remember the movies, but I have more. It's kind of like that conversation we had a while back about nostalgia and memories.
Yeah.
It's too many memories drawn to their movies in particular in his writing style, because there's some stuff that he wrote that he's not even in, like Superbad. We wouldn't have Superbad without Seth Rogen. So it's like, damn, do I want to
What
give
else?
up Superbad?
Is there anything else?
Did he write Your Highness too? Was he a part of that?
He was a part of it. Yeah, they're all usually with their movies before the controversy. They all were involved in their movies.
Knocked
so
Up
you're losing
too.
Pineapple Express. You're losing a lot of shit. The Interview, like and like some stuff. I'm like, I could probably live without, because I don't quote Adam Sandler movies as much as I quote Seth Rogen movies.
No, I'm the
And
opposite.
Superbad is way too ridiculous.
You know
to
what?
me, bro.
Actually, man, I was actually listening to you for some convincing. I might be convinced too. I think I'm. Fuck, man.
He definitely signed the contract.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did sign that contract.
He definitely signed it.
With the little extra money. They said I gotta agree with Bryce said
more
a little bit more
agreeable.
often. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think I might drop Adam Sandler, man.
I
I
can't
can
do
live
it.
without it. I can live without it. And like, it's nothing that's gonna be more iconic to me than, like I said, like a Pineapple Express or a Superbad. But like I said, it's so much shit once you find out what they have done together.
Yeah, you know why? Because Adam Sandler shit, classic, hilarious, but you do get those moments where it's like a little too much, where like the humor is kind of like, all right, they doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Seth Rogen and them, they don't go out, they don't do too much too often, if I'm not mistaken. Like they always stay like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like they don't do too much. Adam Sandler sometimes with like random Rob Schneider scenes and the other dude that talk like this with the eyes. That dude sometimes when they get involved in certain scenes,
Mr. Deeds,
they start doing a little too much. In that part, it's almost too slapstick sometimes.
Do you willing to get rid of the water
We wouldn't
boy?
have The Boys, bro. That's another one that he got.
The Boys?
Yes. Invincible, The Boys, all
Seth Rogen?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You losing hell of shit,
you know what?
bro.
Hey, for the clip. Hold on for the clip. Hold on for the clip.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Probably Adam Sandler.
My man.
I didn't know
Me
that,
too,
bro.
too.
I didn't know he did The
gonna lie,
Boys
it's
and
hella
Invincible,
shit,
bro.
bro.
What,
JB.
what was that one movie? Did he write that? What's the movie where where they had everybody and the world was ending?
Yeah, that's the end. That's his movie.
That's Seth Rogen's movie.
Yeah.
So I feel like in certain, but say like you were saying, like how sometimes they do too much. I feel like in certain scenes of that movie, they overdid it.
What else? But okay, so I hear you with that, right? But I still feel like there's more Adam Sandler movies that's like that.
I can see
The Disaster Artist. What?
That was Seth Rogen.
Neighbors 1 and 2.
Oh no, it's bad. Hold on for the clip. Definitely getting rid of Adam Sandler.
All right, yeah,
crazy.
I might have to agree with you on
Bro,
that one.
I
I didn't know
knocked up.
Knocked
Neighbors.
up 40-year-old version.
Seth Rogen. No, he didn't do that.
He was in it. He was in it.
He's in it. So every
Okay.
movie that they're a part of, it can't be it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Oh, but he is a co-producer.
That's too
A
easy.
40-year version.
Yes, 40-year-old version.
Okay, I
That's too easy.
I had to.
you're
Yeah. Okay, I'm
tripping.
sorry.
Hold on for the clip.
Yeah, start over again.
All right. Ask the question again.
We gotta get rid of one. We got Adam Sandler, Seth Rogen, Jim Carrey, and Will Ferrell. Who we get rid of, and all their work has to go with
Adam Sandler.
I'll probably get rid of Adam Sandler too.
I'm going Adam Sandler.
I'm gonna still go Seth Rogen.
Hey, the tables have turned, baby.
I didn't know he. I didn't. I didn't know he had some of that stuff, bro.
You
I
gotta
didn't
break
know
it
that,
down.
bro.
You gotta break it down.
Yeah, I
Mind
can
you,
live without.
These dudes is funny behind the camera too, because Seth Rogen started off as a writer. Like I said, he would have if they were young enough, he would have did Superbad, but they aged out.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they were still able to write it that funny, bro,
Yep.
crazy work.
Pineapple Express is OD funny.
To me,
Hey, hold on. What you trying to say, huh?
Nah,
come on over, man. Come on over.
Come on over.
No, he didn't get pineapple. He got the Snicker Fritz.
He gets the Fritz.
He come here and ask me what he got. What a dude come in asking if he has.
You got any Percocet?
Bro, he got the Percocet. Whoa.
Who the
Whoa.
fuck told you I had Percocet?
Fucking Kyle, man. Linger. I can't pick an Adam Sandler movie that I would have over Pineapple
I
Express.
thought hurricane season
Or
was over.
Superbad. Any Adam Sandler movie that can beat Pineapple Express or Superbad.
Nah.
It's out, bro.
It's bad. The movie he had with Jennifer Aniston wasn't bad though. But I'm not saying that.
No.
Was it the breakup? No.
No, the setup or the one where he acted like he was somebody.
I don't know, bro.
He had to act like he was married to her.
Yeah, that
Bruh.
was new, yeah.
That was a different one.
51st
Where the
Dates
Miller-
is hella
never mind,
funny,
it's
bro.
not. We said, 51st Dates?
51st Dates, hilarious.
Yeah, Chanel love that movie.
Hilarious,
Yeah.
bro.
That's gonna be like like that's also like he's great at the romantic comedy type shit.
Yeah.
Where it's a comedy, but it's also the romantic comedy.
I'm just a quirky guy that I want to find love too. You know what I mean?
He had that one hella controversial movie with him and Kevin James. People hate Kevin James, by the way, but
Real?
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah.
I did not know how much hate people have. Oh my god! I just remembered. Seth Rogen has the best mall cop movie. Observe and Report.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that
God.
That movie is
Are you
hilarious, bro.
crazy?
And he said put the tip to the put tip to what do you say? Or he's talking about pissing in a soda can.
Yeah, that's he put the mushroom to the can.
Or put the mushroom.
That's that's
one with
that's Night Watch.
Night Watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind. Okay.
Observe and Report. Where he plays the mall cop that's on pills, bro.
Bruh.
He OD.
I seen that so random. I didn't like, bruh. That
it's
movie
funny.
hell
Is that
funny,
the one
bruh.
with Aziz Ansari?
Yeah, fuck you. Yes, bro. Y'all
Bruh,
tripping.
that
Seth
one
Rogen
right there, bro. That scene alone, bro.
That's the biggest slept on movie right there.
I'm gonna be honest,
Observe
you might
and
have to
Report.
just go do some editing in this video and just cut out the part where we made that mistake at the beginning because I was crazy. That's crazy.
No, y'all get a chance because it's been a minute. And remember the bruh from the Mexican dude. That was his best friend. That talking
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
He was wildin', bro.
He was the one that was stealing everything.
Bro, but his accent in there, crazy, bro. Crazy. But when y'all get a chance, go rewatch Observe and Report, man. Thank me later.
That nigga
It's
was
been a minute. I know it's been a minute for you.
Yeah.
But I just rewatched
He
it
accused me
like
of hating the
a
chicken
couple years
spot.
ago.
I fucking love
Fire.
a chicken.
Fire, bro.
Okay.
It's hella random people in there too.
That
The fat Asian twins.
Yeah,
Come on,
that
bro.
movie was hella random.
That movie.
Jesse
was
Plemons
hilarious.
before he got super famous.
Mm-hmm.
He in that. You know what I'm saying? Super random, bro. These niggas end up fighting the police at the end of the bro. Fire.
All
right. So that was the first question.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be so quick. I'm just gonna let y'all talk first.
Nice. All right. This is gonna be more of a thought provoking question. If you can be a henchman to any fictional villain out there, who would you link up with? I got my answer already because I was able to think about it. But
So go
mind you,
ahead.
it can be any fiction, cartoon, real life, don't matter. What villain are you gonna be a henchman for?
Let you go first. Might spark some ideas for us.
I'm gonna go Magneto. Won't fuck with the Brotherhood. But I heard some people say Frieza, the Frieza Force. I'm like,
Hell no. Hell no.
Hey,
Dumbass expendable, nigga.
no, but look though, the
Hell
point that
no.
they made was it's so many people in the Frieza Force that some people don't even get to see Frieza. You know what I'm saying? Because he got so many subordinates. But if you do good enough, you can own your own planet. Technically, it's Frieza's, but you running the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You just can't fuck up. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know, people will not say the Joker.
Hell
For sure
no.
not picking the
You're
Joker.
getting clipped off immediately.
But it don't got to be cartoons though. It can be real life too. You know what I mean? So I heard somebody say, "What's my man Walter Wright from Breaking Bad?"
He a villain though?
Yeah.
See, you say henchman, so
Yeah, you can be a henchman to any villain in fiction.
I'm a cat off. It either got to be Show Nuff or one of the Golden Lords.
Why Golden
Golden
Lords?
Lords is fire.
It was either the Golden Lords or Dr. Robotnik, but I was
Golden Lords.
Dr. Robotnik.
I don't know why.
What?
That's the first thing that came to my
Sonic
mind.
is rolling on shit.
But I was just
You
like,
gotta be cool.
nah, I gotta think something different. I did think of Golden Lords, but I was like, let me put that to the side.
Golden Lords is fire.
That would be clean.
You gotta pick one though, bro. Which one? For the clip, we need it for the clip. You gotta pick one.
I'll be a Golden Lord. I just think it'd be hella dope.
I'm gonna go Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna go Morgoth. That nigga.
You gonna be an orc?
No, his sidekick was Sauron, the nigga with the one ring.
Bro, hold on.
I'm gonna be the nigga with the one ring.
Hold on.
The orc is crazy.
Stacks catted on you.
He put me at the lowest,
My God.
the lowest level. Nigga, I thought we was talking about henchmen, nigga.
Damn. Well, you can fall in any place, you know what I'm saying? You a henchman. You just you don't know where you're going to fall at, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I just know I'm going to be a mutant, you know what I'm saying? So I'm playing my part with that.
Oh, you not the main henchman? You just
you a henchman.
a random
He
nigga?
gonna be told.
All right.
You don't got to be the main. You don't got to be the right hand. You just a henchman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Stacks took the.
Oh,
good
okay.
one, man. Fuck.
Golden Lord is fire.
I might-
'Cause
I-
all of the Golden Lords look tight.
I'm trying to find any reason not to say it, but I mean, shit.
It's a lot of villains out there.
I know, but that's the one I thought of. The first real one I thought of, and fuck.
You let Stacks beat you to the
I'ma
Golden
go.
Lords? That's crazy.
I'm going to
Because
go.
last time I spoke too quick, and I said Adam Sandler.
Oh, you not letting
He
that
got
go.
PTSD. He's traumatized.
I'm sitting here waiting.
That was a great conversation. That was funny
Damn.
as fuck. All right.
I'm gonna go Golden Lords. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. We got 2 Golden Lords in here. All right.
I'm going to go with,
No, you already said you gonna be an orc.
bro, I'm not about to be an orc.
Out of orc. Out of orc.
Nigga,
You look
hell
disgusting.
nah. If anything, I'm gonna be the wizard, nigga. The white wizard on you niggas. Yeah, nigga.
Oh shit.
And we going levels, nigga.
Saruman.
I mean, you could be
That's-
a putty.
You gonna be up there
Funny.
spinning Gandalf around in a circle.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. You could be a putty. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Hit
no.
him in the sea.
Rita Repulsa.
Hit him in the sea.
I'm gonna say Wizard of Oz. I'm gonna be one of the niggas that just live in the.
One of the crows.
The one of
No,
the flying
that was
monkeys.
the
Why
witch,
you gonna be the
nigga.
flying
Wait,
monkey?
who else is it? Who you talking about?
The Wizard of Oz was the villain, nigga.
No, he wasn't.
Nah, bro. He helped her go home at the
And Wicked.
Oh, you talking about Wicked? Oh, here we go. Oh,
That's the most
Wicked.
recent movie.
That's crazy.
You didn't say Wicked. You said the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that's 2 different movies, bro.
No, the Wizard of Oz is a character. It's also a movie too, but it's also, but it's the character.
Look at it.
It's also a movie too.
It's
Jesus
the character in
Christ.
the movie.
Oh
Y'all
god,
hella funny, bro.
that's the henchman you gonna be rocking with. I mean,
I'm gonna just be a regular nigga chilling in Oz, nigga.
Ah, this nigga
Oh
out.
man, I don't think it get no better than Golden Lords, man. I'm still trying to figure out another one. But I don't think it get no better.
Golden
than that.
Lords.
Golden Lords.
What about Megatron?
Oh, the Koski. That would probably be. Oh, you know what?
That would be dope.
That's like more of a gang though. Well, I guess it was a leader in there.
Hell
Pain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Obito.
Obito, yeah. But Pain was kind of the first leader.
No, he was just the face.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Hess said Golden Lords is fire.
Megatron.
Fuck, man, I said it. I thought of it first.
a Decepticon?
You can be a Decepticon.
Please pick that one.
All right,
Pick that one.
Megatron.
God, that's so much better. That's so much better, bro. Oh my god. There is nah, you tripping. I ain't picking nobody in Batman universe. I was gonna say the Royal Flush Gang because that shit fire, nigga. Everybody a different card. The Royal Flush.
That's Batman Beyond. Oh yeah, Batman Beyond.
Batman. They said Batman too,
Yeah.
though, but they evolved to Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
I ain't picking nobody in Batman universe.
Yeah. Niggas.
I usually would like to look at the like the Funko Pops, like
Bruh.
the movie ones.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of them questions you be asking sometimes, I go straight to the Funko Pops. I be like this. I'll be sitting there and I'm like,
Oh man, shit.
I'm like Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Boy got a clear view of him
Oh,
too.
Green Ranger Henchman. Oh, that's fire.
Come
But
on,
technically,
man.
he was under Rita though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Yeah.
you know. Damn, Lord Sidious, you can be a Sith, bro. You could be a Sith Lord. Al, why you didn't pick? Come on,
or a
Al.
stormtrooper.
Yeah. You don't know what you're gonna get.
I'm not falling for that again.
Damn. Shit. Stormtrooper, the outfits is clean. They got laser guns. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? They probably talking mad shit in the lunchroom. I might fuck with that. It's in the future. You know, nigga, you might be the one with the fly the ship and shit. I might fuck with, that might be my plan B. If I can't fuck with the Magneto and them, I'm gonna go fuck with Lord Sidious, bro. Or Darth Sidious. Yeah, that's fire. I'm trying to think. Oh shit. Oh no, wait, that's hyphy. Is that hyphy though? Yeah, no, that's hype because everybody in Lord of the Rings, I mean, in the Game of Thrones got touched up, bro. Pause. It's bad.
Oh yeah, no, hell no.
With a sword or two.
Game
of
trying to fight
Thrones.
with no swords.
Dragons and swords.
Armor. Burned alive.
Top knot. Top knot.
All right, Stash, you got your question?
Oh yeah, so no, mine kind of was just stemming off what me and you had talked about last week when we was talking about if Caleb McLaughlin was gonna play Miles Morales. So my question is, does an actor or actress have to actually be what they're portraying? Like for the Miles Morales, does somebody actually have to be black and Dominican, or can they just be black
Or Dominican.
or like does somebody actually have to be homosexual to play a homosexual? Like, because we've seen that a lot too. Like, do you think that matters? Or do you
now versus then, I think that can be like a 2-question answer. Back then, I don't think it mattered. Now, it matters a lot because you can't play a handicapped role unless you're
like the
already
Ringer.
handicapped. You can't do that. I mean, yeah, but majority of them was actually handicapped.
But what if you're the best person for the role? So like, so if you're gonna play somebody handicapped, right? You're gonna play somebody in a wheelchair, right? And I don't want my casting. I mean, I would think that my casting call wouldn't have been like, please be in a wheelchair, or like we prefer this, because it's like you can still we'll sit you in a wheelchair, and I'm gonna just pick the best person. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as, I mean, my opinion on the gay thing is just like, if you play the role well, I don't think you have to necessarily. I don't think you got to be in real life.
You know
what I'm saying?
But I think
what you're saying.
now people are making it. They're making a point to do that because the movie Begonia I told you about. There's somebody on the spectrum. He's an actor.
Right.
He killed it.
Right.
But he actually is on the spectrum.
But
You can clearly tell.
So, but was that's what the role called for?
Yep.
For him to be on the spectrum?
Exactly. So I said some people are actually going out of their way to do that.
So like,
Right.
so like for example, like I started watching that show P Valley, and one of the main characters, he's a gangster rapper. His name is Murder in the show, but he's on the down low. But in real life, he's straight. He got a wife, kids at home. But
Best man for the job.
But that's what
also popular.
That's what made me ask that, because it's like, because like me and Bryce was saying about the whole Caleb McLaughlin thing, like he's training and he's doing stuff to set himself up to be Miles Morales, but because Miles Morales is a mixed race, are people really gonna trip off that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, does the actor or actress actually have to be what they're trying to portray in the movie or skit or whatever?
It can make or break your movie.
You know why I love this question? Because I had this conversation with Chanel the other day, as far as like, sometimes I used to have the questions in my head when imagine we're all a group of young kids or whatever, growing up in the hood or whatever setting it is, right? And one of us is handicapped. And sometimes when I watch the movie, I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, if they get into a situation where you being in a wheelchair, for example, is a part of the script, and maybe that's what it called for, or was you already in a wheelchair, so like we're just gonna write it into it, right? So sometimes I used to have them questions like, I wonder how the casting call was, or did they just pick the best person for the job? You know what I'm saying? And then maybe we're gonna make it work if you just happen to be in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Then we're just gonna write that in there or whatever, or maybe
both ways.
Yeah,
that movie, the show Wu-Tang. The one of the brothers was handicapped in a wheelchair, but in real life, but in the show they have an actual person that's like in the wheelchair that's small. They got to have the little, you know what I'm saying. But you have actors of all calibers. You know what I'm saying? Actors come in all forms.
But then I think my thing is that I don't want to pigeonhole where I'm just, I'm only calling for people that are actually really handicapped or people that are actually homosexual or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. This is the role you're gonna play. Yeah. And I just want to pick the best person for the job, because
that's usually how it's done.
Yeah, and as a viewer, that's how I would want it. I wouldn't like, because obviously there's certain people that's in the movie just because of who they know or just because of the situation or whatever, and then they might feel like, all right, we're gonna get this and we want to have some representation. But does that representation necessarily have to be somebody that's actually that in real life? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said it can make or break your movie.
Yeah.
So I would say with smaller franchises like the movie I was talking about, Begonia, where it's not like a mainstream title, it's not a Marvel movie. You know what I'm saying? So I think like they're being, what's the word? They're being I don't want to say not proactive, but they're being like, not PC, but basically they're like, if we're gonna have a handicapped person, let's actually
Progress.
progressive. Let's actually interview, because like I said, it's a spectrum of actors. So they got tons of actors that's on the spectrum. So let's just give them a shot.
Yeah.
But versus like a mainstream where Snow White, for example, movie flopped, right?
Mm-hmm.
The girl wasn't white. She was a different race. So they took the route of like, you know what? We feel if they felt that she was, or they regardless was gonna pick somebody of a different race, period, that broke the movie. You know what I'm saying?
They also using that movie, they didn't actually use small people, did they?
Right. No.
At first they wasn't. At first they had regular people, But then in post, like after what's it called? The advanced screenings, they went back and redid it, and people still hated how they looked because they just did it hella fast. So it was like the Uncanny Valley dwarves or whatever. Like it's just they just put something together real quick and just added it to the movie. But those characters in the movie they still are in that movie. The people that were gonna be the dwarves they have a more significant role than the dwarves.
But do you think it's more? Do you think it's more that and the other things that's lacking rather than the ethnicity of the main actress? Or
So,
obviously that probably helps too. But do you think that
for the main franchises, my thing is if you're gonna do something that's big, that's gonna have like a huge fan base. Like say if you're a huge Snow White fan, Snow White is in the name. She's white.
She's
bro.
white.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why change it? Like you know what I'm saying? If we being politically correct or progressive, let's just keep it high. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so because her name is Snow White means she's white?
Yeah, I mean it's
I'm just
yeah.
asking.
I don't know either.
That's why I'm saying
sure.
I never.
It says her skin is white as snow.
Okay.
It's in the book and it's in the original.
Got you.
So like I said, this is like I said that I can compare that to a Marvel movie where Black Panther is what?
Black.
But if a white actor played it better, so it's literally the same thing.
Yeah, because
so it can make or break the movie.
Well, because that makes sense to that point. Because I mean, obviously, Black Panther is centered around like the culture of like Africa and stuff like that. So that makes sense. I mean, there are white people in Africa, but I get it though. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they're also not gonna want to pick somebody that's closer to my tone color, like lighter. Right. Like let's go. If we're gonna go African, let's just
somebody from the motherland.
Yeah, exactly. Or darker. Cause they got light skinned people, but it's more known. Like he's even drawn darker skin. You know.
So it sounds like the actress that they chose for Snow White, they intentionally wanted to like progress 100%. And stuff like that.
Like I said, even if it wasn't her, it was gonna be somebody else of color.
What you do, bro?
So let me ask you. So do you think them casting Haley Bailey for Ariel messed it up?
Yeah, that's a huge fan base.
I'm just asking. I'm just
100%.
got you.
100%. If it would have been a white actress, it would have did it way better.
But
not saying she was bad. I'm just saying it would have did better.
But the Snow White probably called for a white woman, right? But does that role necessarily call for a white woman, or is it because of nostalgic purposes that we think that it should? But Snow White sounds like, just based off of the writing, just like on Black Panther, it sounds like it probably make more sense to have a white woman, just like it sounds like it make more sense to have a black man, do the Black Panther. But it sounds like with
that's why like it's kind of two sides, because that's the perfect point. But also you have to take into account the fan base. If it's a huge fan base, this is what we're all familiar to. It's all gonna be kind of jarring. You know what I'm saying? To be like, we'll be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? We're not taking it that serious. You're not a fucking Little Mermaid head. Neither are all of it. You know what I'm saying? But there are people out there that are diehard Disney. You know what I'm saying? This is what, I can't wait to go see this. And then to them, or they could be doing like the progressive thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just do this because we can.
But she's
not
a
because
lesbian.
it's right.
Yeah. Which is fine.
So like a movie say like that movie I Am Sam. Like there were special people. There were people that were on the spectrum in that movie, but the main character, he was just acting.
So they would never do that again. You won't get a movie like Radio or I Am Gilbert Grape. Was Eating Gilbert Grape where Leonardo DiCaprio played?
Jack.
Jack. You won't get. Well, Jack wasn't slow though.
I know, but
yeah, but you're not gonna get somebody go full
Simple Jack.
You're not gonna get like Simple Jack. Oh yeah, you're not getting movies like that no more. So you're gonna have to actually be. I think the last time a movie had that was the Peanut Butter Falcon with Shia LaBeouf, and he played alongside somebody who had Down syndrome or whatever. But yeah, no.
Didn't Robert Pattinson play somebody like kind of like slow too?
Robert, I think he was in a movie called Fast Times where his brother was like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But nah, like I said, certain things is just progressive now, like you said. But like with people that are the Down syndrome, they're probably gonna be Down syndrome from now on.
Which is cool.
There is, like you said, I don't really care.
I just want the best product.
Exactly. So you can be that director, or I could be the director who's like, you know what, a lot of these actors don't get a shot, so I'm gonna give majority of the role or the casting call to actors that are in wheelchairs, and I'm gonna find the best one out of them. Versus you, like, I'll take everybody, and I'm just gonna pick whoever.
And I feel that, but that's also technically kind of pigeonholing it too, because it's like, what if I talk to 100 people in a wheelchair and they're not even as dope as Stax was, who's not in a wheel, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, well, let's make it work. I'm all about, like, I like both sides. I'm all about providing opportunity. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
you want the best product.
I want the best product. So now it's coming down to where if I'm choosing between somebody that's in a wheelchair and not in a wheelchair, I'm gonna just put you in a wheelchair, and I'm gonna put you in a wheelchair if I pick you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, how is that gonna be perceived?
You don't have to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's a preference.
Yeah,
Professor X, bro, that player, he's not in a fucking wheelchair.
Right.
I think,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody loves that actor. You know what I'm saying?
I think as a writer and director, you just gotta be honest with yourself about how good the movie is. Because if your movie's not good and you didn't go like do the PC thing and cast the proper people, nobody gonna see it anyway.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you pick the right person, at least the people who feel marginalized, and that's why they put,
you get a bigger audience.
You will get a bigger audience, just even if your movie average, because you put this person in there.
But do you think? What about the line of like, all right, let's just say I'm gay, and they're playing a role of somebody that is gay,
Clip that.
No, for real.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So no, I mean, for the sake of this example, like I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching a movie where this particular character is homosexual. You know what I'm saying? And what do I prefer now? And this rhetorical question: like, what do I prefer? Do I prefer you casting somebody that's gay as well, or do I prefer a better movie, a better movie, but that somebody's still playing gay, somebody still acting in that role, but they're both being. I'm still getting representation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you shooting your biopic, you're auditioning,
right?
Anybody can come. The gay dude plays you the best,
right?
You gonna hire the gay dude?
If he plays me the best,
all right.
Because think about it. Because what also made me think about it is
but I guess my question is, but real quick though, but representation though. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we're talking about somebody that's in a wheelchair, where it's like, and I don't know. This is a real question. Like, do you think that you would feel more satisfied or just as satisfied is if you're in a wheelchair, whatever it is, whatever it is, right? Would you feel better as far as somebody in a wheelchair got a role, or somebody got a role that's playing in a wheelchair? Because they're both being it's both representation.
I think
right?
it depends on what field you in, because I know Samuel L. Jackson, he just talked about this too, as far as like the British actors coming over here.
I was just about to say that. That's what I was about to talk about.
American roles and shit.
Okay,
so like Idris. Exactly. That's actually who.
Or even like Jax or Jax Teller that plays for Sons of Anarchy. Full blown accent.
Or the nigga from Snowfall.
That's Damson Idris.
That's Damson Idris. Yeah,
I was talking Idris Elba too.
Yeah, Idris. Yeah, I said that first. Yeah.
But that's why I'm like. But clearly, Damson Idris was the best person to play.
That's why I'm saying. I think it depends on what situation the person who's complaining is.
Also, people do like to get new faces. Like a lot of like the new Power Rangers. A lot of people didn't know those actors. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to get new people. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really matter what you sound like. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, can you play this role? Or you're a new face? Right. You know what I'm saying? So that plays a part into it too. But like I said, I will feel like, for me personally, if I was shooting a role for somebody that's on the spectrum or in a wheelchair, I would feel like, and I did hire somebody that was on the spectrum or in a wheelchair, I'll feel a little bit more confident, like, oh yeah, I was able to do this with somebody that's actually in a wheelchair. So
but you wouldn't feel like a part of it, like you feel like you were like forced. It's almost like you hired your cousin, who's not the best, but like that's your cousin though.
It would feel like it's more authentic.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm trying to get lost into the movie just as much because I'm making it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to be fully involved. So this person really is in a wheelchair. It's a lot of stuff I'm going to tell him that I don't have to tell him what to do because he's already in it.
Okay.
I don't have to tell you how to act, how to be in a wheelchair because you already doing that.
But what if the acting? But what if like the actual just legit like besides the wheelchair movements and stuff like that, which is what you I feel like that could be taught. You know what I'm saying? As far as, hey, look out for this, look out for that. But as far as the acting portion of it, like, what if you feel like you have the representation of that and it makes you feel better about it, but the actual acting of it is like
that comes down to the director too, because
Right.
people can direct terrible actors. So I've seen actors that are great, but in bad movies but they didn't get directed right.
And I hear that, but I'm talking about
comes
just
down to the I'm just saying me
Yeah,
personally.
I hear
It's
you
gonna
on
come
that.
down to the director.
Yeah,
So
so
me
like-
personally, it's gonna come down to me directing this. Like I said, I'm gonna go for the wheelchair just to see if I can get it done to prove something to myself. Almost like, you know what I'm saying. I want to challenge myself. Is he a good actor? He probably is a great actor. You know what I'm saying, which is gonna make it easier on me. But he has the exact look I want. This is what I want in my head.
And you said
But
probably, but in this example, he's not. Let's just
straight
up like
I'll take it as a
Paula
challenge.
Patton.
Yeah.
I think Paula Patton is a terrible actress, but you know what I'm saying. But she gets roles, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying. And she's in a wheelchair.
I'll work with it. Like I said,
Okay.
it also comes down to skills of being a director.
Okay.
But the director is just not point and shoot. You also have to coach and direct your
Put 'em in
actors.
position.
So let me ask you, so just using the wheelchair as an example, like the movie that Kevin Hart has with Walter, I can't think of Walter White's actual name.
Brian Cranston.
Yeah.
So he has that movie with Kevin Hart where Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston is in a way he's paralyzed from the neck down. He's not really paralyzed from the neck down in
But
real
he's
life.
a great actor.
So that's what
Right.
I'm saying. So like with that movie necessarily, they could have picked somebody that was actually paralyzed from the neck down. That
Easily. Yeah.
you know what I mean? But Bryan Cranston obviously was better.
He's the name. And probably a lot of these times, people already have who they want in the role. So that role probably got written for Bryan Cranston. You know what I'm saying? Some people they don't even got to audition. It's already written for you. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot of times too.
You know what? It's actually a good comment. I would like to ask this question to somebody that, because I feel like we're all like, I don't know. I feel like we're all kind of in the same realm.
We haven't directed a movie.
No, I'm talking about. I feel like we're all like in the same realm as far as like
Ideals.
straight men
Oh.
that, you know what I'm saying, black straight men. Like I think this would be a good question to ask somebody that maybe it is in a wheelchair or maybe that is a woman or that is gay or whatever it is.
These
Or different
conversations
ethnicity.
have come up. The dude, the Tyrion from Game of Thrones, I forget his name right now, but
Peter Dinklage.
He was just in the tabloids because he was like, he said no to little people playing dwarves. And you had hella dwarf actor come out like, no, don't listen to what he said. He doesn't speak for all of us. We need roles.
Right.
So we want those roles. We
Right.
don't want you to digitally make it. You know what I'm saying? Like what they did with Snow White. So they had a huge problem with that. You know what I'm saying? That's one example I know for a fact that happened. Where one person tried to speak for a whole because he's like the biggest star out of all of them. But you had everybody else like, no. Please give us the dwarf role. We want to be in like the Lord of the Rings as little people or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Or
treating-
the Wizard of Oz. We want that.
You treating dwarfs like animals, like they can't make their own decisions. Like
Yeah,
this
exactly.
one nigga just spoke for all the
Yeah.
small people. Like, you know what I mean?
So that.
Damn.
Bro. Jesus.
Sarah been listening this whole time.
Yeah, for real.
So can you
But
repeat
like I
that?
said, that's
She's
a good
still on Adam
example. But
Sandler.
usually people will want to be represented. I think the majority of those questions that you asking for are gonna be like, I want to be really represented. Like I don't want this person to play it like he's in a wheelchair. I want somebody to actually be in a wheelchair. I think that's I personally think people in wheelchairs will say that, or people that are gay will say that.
And see, that's what you think. So
Yeah, that's what
I
I
just
think,
want to
yeah.
know. I actually want to know how they really feel because I mean we can spitball. You know what I'm saying? And you have your opinion, I have mine. You know what I'm saying? But you know, maybe somebody in the chat may be in a certain particular group
But
or
how you
whatever.
feel though, being a black man, and like I said, the representation, like seeing yourself on screen. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, say you got a bunch of all these movies with white main characters. How would you feel? How do you feel as a black man?
I mean, I still feel like the best person for the job unless a role calls for a particular, you know what I'm saying, a particular race or a particular body type or a particular.
So exactly. So
you know what I'm saying?
So
I say unless it called for it. You know what I'm saying?
What
but I still at the end of the day, you know, like, but at the same time, like I said, if I have a handicap role, it would be nice. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I still want the best person for the job regardless. It would be nice though. You know what I'm saying? But if not, we can teach that. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is that it's just like I'm not gonna hire my relative because it's just my relative, right? Because that's almost what it feels like in a way. Because you want that, I'm gonna put you on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that mentality. And it's like, well, your cousin might actually not just be the best option for this. You might be better off maybe picking somebody else to play that role. You know what I'm saying? You might want to put somebody on, but it just may not make sense. You know what I'm saying? But if you find somebody that is great and they have, you know what I'm saying? Of course, that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just wonder how. And I don't want to make it seem like, you know,
I think that's the
thing. I think the original question was, because me and Stack talked about it. My bad to cut you off, Al.
Yeah,
was the Miles Morales? He's black and Hispanic, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And my bad, because you are a black man, but you are also mixed with you're black and Hispanic,
right?
So would you, being black and Hispanic, want Miles Morales to be played as a black and Hispanic person? Even that's how he's portrayed in the comics. He's black. His mom is Hispanic. His dad is black.
I am also black and Hispanic.
And who is this? The actor?
Lucas from Stranger Things.
Black bro.
Oh,
so what you being?
I am also black and Latino.
Mind you, he has outfits with the Puerto Rican flag.
I said Dominican. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But like I said, you being half, like, how you feel about that? That's the.
I mean, I
for
don't.
you.
I guess for me, I don't feel. I don't know.
You don't care about if he's represented as
what he is in the comics.
Yeah, I mean, I personally know. Personally, I never really. I don't know.
For me,
I never
since I got left out, but since for me,
Go ahead, spit on him, Al.
I'm just.
But I mean, I guess he's still playing the role. He's still Miles Morales, still, right? So like, his last name's still gonna be Morales,
like,
right?
is his mother gonna be a Spanish actor?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah, like they're gonna have to portray him to be that at least. At the
At
very least, the parents will be mixed race because his name is Miles Morales.
I mean, I think as long as he ain't got no like goofy ass accent or nothing like that, like I ain't tripping.
I mean, he don't got an accent because he's from New York.
That's what I'm saying. You know how they try to.
Oh, wait.
Because
you're right.
because he's
wouldn't
not.
his dad be the one? Because he got his dad's last name. So is his dad?
I think he took his mom's last name.
But you know what? It's
I think he took his mom's last name.
Personally, that part, the question you asked me, I don't really feel about that. But I think the taking past with my ethnicity and everything, just the thought of like Lucas with his last name Morales, that might be like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like me, my personal feelings of it, you know what I'm saying? As far as like my ethnicity and stuff like that, it's really whatever. I'm still about the best person. I think that what throw me off would be the fact that he doesn't look like his name is Morales. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the part that kind of would throw me off, but that wouldn't have anything to do with my, like, who I am as far as my ethnicity. I think it would just be in general, like, it just, you don't look like he's Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? So it's... Mm-hmm. That part might throw me off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mixed. Like I like, that's why good casting is so good. Like the casting manager is so good. It's like the director has like you said, like a vision of what he sees the movie as. And usually when people come in for casting and shit, they have their own vision of what the movie, what that character's gonna do. And the only time, and when you get the role is when your vision naturally matches up with the casting or the director's vision. So I think regardless of what the person looks like, I think the director has a vision of that, and that's what he gonna go with. You feel me? I definitely think sometimes like the PC shit play into people's like vision. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? So I think it just depends on that particular director. As for me, I'm more so in the field of like just getting the best actor. Yeah. You feel me? I don't care, like, because if that's the case, I could, like, you know, we could complain about so many movies, bro. So many movies where like white people playing like Africans. Like, you know what I mean? Or like look at The Last Samurai. Although he wasn't technically a samurai, the movie's called The Last Samurai, and this nigga's in it.
But and I because we're on the same page, but how do you feel about that? Like, as far as what I'm saying, I think that little detail would throw me off as far as like Lucas with the Hispanic, like with a Latin, whatever, like Morales. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That can throw a lot of people off.
Yeah, but I think, and like I said, I separate that from my personal feelings as far as, you know, who I am and everything. It's just more so just, I'm looking at just straight black and white the role. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was casting for somebody with the last name Morales, it almost feels like I want the best person, but like, I don't know. I feel like you almost have to kind of like, let's marginalize this. Let's put this in the category a little bit, because it's like, I'm looking for somebody that looks like this, looks like that, and your last name gonna be Morales. Like, that's why I'm saying, like earlier, like if the role calls for that. But personally,
it's a huge IP too.
Yeah, and when I hear your last name, the last name of the character is Morales, it sounds like it's calling for a particular, you know what I'm saying, person. But then you hiring Lucas from Stranger Things, and it's like he doesn't look like a Morales. You know what I'm saying? Or his last name would be that.
Did you see the cartoon versions of Miles Morales?
Yeah.
You thought he looked half Puerto Rican? I thought he looked black.
I thought he looked black too, but
you see what I'm saying? I only say that because there's the way genetics work.
Yeah.
Just because you're mixed with something don't mean that's gonna be the prevalent. Because sometimes people look at me and be like, "You black," and then I show them my dad, and they be like, "Oh yeah, you're." True. You know what I'm saying? So that's how. Because I have a friend that I work with. He's Puerto Rican and white, but his white genes took over more than his Puerto Rican genes. So people be like, "You ain't fucking Puerto Rican." And I got another partner. He's Hispanic and Creole, but his dad is like Al's color with a Jerry curl. But you look at him, you be like, "Nah, you're straight Mexican." But, like, you know what I'm saying?
He still don't look Puerto Rican to me though. Like Lucas still don't. Like,
I'm not saying it, but neither does.
He look more Dominican.
I was about to say, if the role was Dominican, then I'd have been like, that's Miles Morales. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that what you're saying. The fact that he's Puerto Rican, that's the part that's like, he don't look Puerto Rican to me.
But that's
not
gonna
kill me. No, but like in the hair. But
that's what made me ask. Have you seen like Into the Spider-Verse and that the Miles Morales or Across the Spider-Verse? Because to me, he doesn't look Puerto Rican. He looks like a black kid. Like, you know what I mean?
We're talking about the cartoon, right? When I hear his name and I hear what the ethnicity is, it doesn't. I can still see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I seen a picture of him and then y'all told me that his name is Miles Morales and blah blah blah, this is now he's Puerto Rican, I'd have been like, oh, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Lucas, I can't. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they might do something with the hair. I don't know. Maybe do a little something to kind of like mix it up. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But just the thought of it is just like Al said, I think he looks more Dominican.
Yeah,
than he looks Puerto Rican, right?
I agree.
You know, but that's not gonna be something that's gonna have me boycott the movie like other people.
This might be a little
like
far fetched, but can Ryan Gosling play Meteor Man?
Fuck no.
But see, I think,
but it doesn't call for a black person to be
I'm just saying
it doesn't call for it. It doesn't call for it.
Who like I said, you might like Ryan Gosling more than you like Jonathan Majors. Like, why he said the line better than he said it, but he's black and he's white.
But I think that goes back to what.
But that's going to what Jose was saying. Like, who's better for the role?
Right. But I think that
it would throw me off. But I fuck with Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, me too.
But I think
that's why I used him.
I think that goes back to your point earlier, where it's like certain roles call for a certain look or ethnicity. Like the Black Panther has to be played by somebody.
But it's in the name.
Yeah, it's in the name.
Meteor Man isn't described as a black man.
I'm just.
But it's a black
that.
movie though.
But
I think that's the
thing.
It's a black movie, so having him lead, it's like that's the part.
That's the only reason why. That's the only reason what made me use it as like the main example. It's like like it's in the name, the Black Panther, but that's because panthers are, well, for one, black.
Right.
Like it's, you know what I mean. Like the actual animal is black. It's very rare you get a albino panther, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they have them, but it's very rare that actually happens. But it also, remember, I think me and you talked about that when we was talking about the recasting for Aquaman. I thought Jason Momoa killed the fucking role, but in the comic books, and if we're going comic book accurate, he's blonde hair, blue eye. He looks like Orphan. How do you say his name? That played Jason Momoa's brother in the. Is it Orson or Orphans?
No, his name is Orm.
Orm, thank you. Orm, like Orm. that technically is the cookie cutter look of Aquaman. Blonde hair, blue light eyes. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it worked with Jason Momoa being Aquaman. Like, you know what I'm saying? It made sense.
But was there pushback for that?
Not really.
It didn't seem like it.
But
he's not a huge character either, though.
Right. Okay.
Like, but you see what I'm saying? So that's what made me like. So I'm agreeing. I agree with you guys. I feel like certain roles do call for certain actors, but I do want the best product at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of these things, like a lot of these characters, like you're saying, like it is comic book and it is like, you know, fiction or whatever, but certain roles don't call for, like you were saying, it don't, Meteor Man, it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't say he has to be black, but like go back to it at the end of the day, that is a black movie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like Dr. Dolittle. They flip back and forth every fucking time. It was a white nigga at first, then it's Eddie Murphy, and then it was Robert Downey Jr.
Because I mean, because technically it didn't call for a particular
race.
Or it wasn't like a black movie.
It's a popular
you know?
story, but not like a super popular franchise. You know
And also too, some of this shit get written at a certain time where, you know what I'm saying? Like blonde hair, blue eyes. Like it came up at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how much do we really have to stick to that story? You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
could Luke Cage be white? Like, could you see somebody like Brock Lesnar playing Luke? If he was a good actor, could you see him playing Luke Cage?
He's written to be black. Yeah, so he's written. It says he's black. So like I said, it doesn't, like certain characters, just because they're in a black movie, it doesn't say that they're black. It's not written that they're black. They're just in the black movie. That's why I use Meteor Man. It's not just, she's not described. Yeah. So, but Luke Cage, he's in the comic books. It's written down. Snow White is written down. Little Mermaid, technically it was a book first. It's written down. I mean, that's what she looked like: red hair, white skin, whatever. So I mean, hey, I feel like the bigger the franchise, the more problems or pushback you'll have. And I think it'd be more of like a good fortune if you were to cast like progressively with a bigger franchise. So I think you'll get more eyes or more attention if you were to go Puerto Rican and black versus you going strictly black. You know what I'm saying? Or just, you know what I mean? Like I said, I think it'd be, like I said, more people would be open and see it.
Because it almost make you, because also too, if we take it even a little bit deeper, you know what I'm saying? No Diddy, it's almost like, is this what you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, who casting? You know what I'm saying? It's almost one of those things where it's like, it don't matter, but then it's almost one of those things. It's like,
and none of us are
who
black
casted
and Puerto
Lucas?
Rican.
Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, but now it makes me think now. It's like, did a white man cast Lucas and be like, you look like you have Puerto Rican. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
It can play into a lot of stuff.
Take it even deeper.
But
you know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
seen on TikTok, because this is like a popular question, a lot of Puerto Rican black people saying they would want to be represented, or Miles Morales to be black and Puerto Rican.
Of course.
That's how you know what I'm saying?
Of course, because they're not represented in the forefront a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it would be nice, you know what I'm saying? Especially if that's his name. You know what I'm saying? His name is Miles Morales.
Because he is such a prevalent character in like the Spider-Man universe. He's not just like a small random side character. He plays a pretty big fucking role in the Spider-Verse.
But and also too real quick, it doesn't have to be Miles Morales, right? It could have been Miles Bridges, right?
No, it has to be Miles.
No, but I'm saying even from the very beginning with like what like if it wasn't Miles Morales and it was another name, would that affect the whole shit in general, or could it just been he's just straight black? You know what I'm saying? Like, does he have to be black and Puerto Rican?
It's because how popular the character is. Because they could have wrote Miles Morales. And
I'm talking about originally. Like, if Miles Morales was Asian, like if he was just Asian at the beginning, like, does this role have to be?
No, he's always been black and Puerto Rican.
No, I'm just talking about just.
It don't have to be, but I mean, that's how they wrote.
I mean, that's how they wrote.
They could have wrote an Asian.
But like I was gonna say, it really depends on how popular it is. If it wasn't a popular character, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They can switch the last name up, which they've done before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or like they can play on the last name. It's not exactly, but it sounds kind of the same. But the fact that it was so popular, they're gonna probably stick with it.
Like they called him Miles Mora.
But remember, see how the turnout was for Black Panther?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, so many black people that probably never even read the comic book or heard about it, they pulled up.
For sure.
How many people gonna pull up, or Puerto Ricans gonna pull up just because they finally, you know what I'm saying? So already Marvel gonna play on that because like they gonna say like, look what happened when we did Black Panther.
And also too, I mean, his name's Miles.
They gonna show good faith.
But his name's Miles Morales. So the Puerto Rican community is fucking with it, but also just the community of color period is fucking with it because he's black, but he's just a person of color too. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be even more like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I get it.
I'm like 95% sure the person's gonna be black and Puerto Rican. I'll leave that 5% chance that it might not, but I'm pretty positive. We'll see though.
Yeah.
Let's get to these brackets. We're in pretty deep.
Oh yeah.
It's time.
Hey man, you know,
Jose's NFL playoff bracket.
So it's perfect.
Go through it real quick.
Perfect timing. The number one seeds in the AFC NFC had a bye last week, so obviously it would have been more difficult. I wasn't here, so now we down to the final 8. You know what I'm saying? 4 games, hella easy to pick. The whole goal is just to pick the winner of each game and take your road to the Super Bowl, pretty much. So, for example, the first game I got Saturday is Denver, Buffalo. Pick the winner of that. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, on the that same day is Seattle, San Francisco, Houston, New England, Rams, Bears. You pick the winner out of all of them. Who you think's gonna go to the AFC, NFC Championship? You pick the winner of that, and then who you think's gonna go to the Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. So, for example, I think the Rams is gonna play Houston in the Super Bowl, which means I think the Rams are gonna beat Chicago. And then in the NFC Championship, I believe they're going to beat the Niners. You know what I'm saying? I think Buffalo is going to beat Denver. And then I think Houston obviously is going to beat New England. And then Houston will take care of Buffalo, make it to the Super Bowl, ultimately lose to the Rams. And that's where I'm at with it.
You think Niners coming out of Seattle? I think it's going to be a good game.
But so then also, too, that's another thing is that with the Seattle, San Francisco, that's a division game, obviously. So this is going to be their third time playing. If I'm not mistaken, they split. And it's dangerous on both sides if you playing the same team twice. You play them 3 times. That's like, what the fuck? Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So besides the winner of that is going to play the winner of the Rams in Chicago. And I really believe the Rams are going to take care of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to lead to an NFC West NFC championship. And whoever plays, they're going to play a third time again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think is going to happen. I just think Houston's defense is just built tough right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think they'll run into a sophisticated offense in the Super Bowl.
So we're going all the way to the Super Bowl? That's what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Buffalo, Seattle.
That's what you got going all the way?
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo, Seattle.
And I got Buffalo winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
You want me to go? You gonna go?
Go ahead. Oh.
So I'm gonna go game by game, and then that'll kind of lead me.
Oh yeah, we didn't hear Al's game by game.
I'm gonna go Houston versus New England, and then obviously Buffalo versus Denver, and I think Buffalo gonna beat Houston. And I'm gonna go. I think Seattle gonna beat the Niners. I think the Rams are gonna beat the Bears.
All right.
And I think Seattle's gonna beat the Rams.
Okay.
All right, so I agree. I think Buffalo is gonna beat Denver. This is Josh Allen's. If he got a chance to make it, it's now. He ain't got to go through Mahomes.
They gonna force this nigga through.
So I think. And Denver's been kind of suspect to me all season. Like you can't always count on a fourth quarter comeback.
Come on. Same thing with Chicago.
You can't do that. So I got Buffalo winning there. Houston and New England, I think that's going to be a very defensive battle. If Nico Collins is playing, I think Houston has the upper hand on offense. But if he's not playing, I have New England taking that because they have some very scary weapons and they can put points up on the board. And Drake May is not going to make those same mistakes that CJ Stroud is going to make.
The reason why I think he might is, well, besides the fact that, you know, he's a young guy, he made it pretty far. We fuck with it. But last week, he was kind of having a little bit of a difficult time with it because his O-line kind of in shambles. That Houston defense and specifically their D-line.
I agree. But that's what I'm saying though. Like that's why I said it depends on if CJ Stroud has all his weapons because New England finds ways to put points up.
Right.
Houston, as we kind of seen, like if we could have put up points against them, that game would have been completely different. Our defense just got wore the fuck out.
But how many times did you turn CJ Stroud over though?
3, and he's only turned the ball over before that, twice the whole season.
Yeah, but-
and we made him cough it up 3 times. And New England's defense is nothing to sleep on.
For sure.
They have a pretty good defense
sure.
as well. So that's why I just said, that's why I said with the caveat, if CJ Stroud has his weapons, I think Houston is going to beat New England. But I feel like if they're lacking on offense, New England is going to take that. So I personally think, because with going through concussion protocol, you have to do some shit to come back.
But you know who else is in concussion protocol?
Who?
New England's best corner, Christian Gonzalez. He's in concussion protocol
Okay.
too. That's
So then if it's gonna be a defensive battle, I got Houston winning.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be Buffalo, Houston. So I agree with Al. I think Buffalo is gonna take care of Houston. On the other side, out of the Rams and Chicago, I'm taking the Rams. They're good on both sides of the ball. Regardless, they're good on both. The Rams are gonna walk through Chicago. Seattle and SF. Sam Darnold, yes, and SF sacrificed Kittle. Is Warner playing? I know he's been practicing.
They say he might be back, but I think he might be back if they make it to the NFC Championship.
So with that being said, Seattle's defense and their offense have been rolling lately, and you give them at home.
And George Kittle hurt.
Yeah. So yeah, I truthfully think Niners stop at Seattle.
Okay,
I think too many people on the Niners is hurt.
that's true.
So I have Seattle and the Rams. I think the Rams are gonna beat Seattle because they're more, like I said, versatile on both sides of the ball. So
Their quarterback been to the Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl.
So I also think it might be Buffalo Rams Super Bowl. And then I have Buffalo winning because I think this is Josh Allen's moment but he also don't have no weapons.
True.
He also don't have no weapons, so that's where it's gonna get sticky for him at.
Which is crazy.
So yeah, I got Buffalo Rams
They treat
Super
him
Bowl.
like Michael Vick, boy.
But you know,
I'm gonna go. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's funny though because if I had to pick the finals, that's cool. But like,
Chop.
I still feel like it's gonna be the Rams in Houston. The way that the Rams get there, that's the part where I'm like, okay, I wouldn't bet on it. But like, I feel comfortable picking San Francisco and then picking them to like lose because all those injuries, they made it this far, made it to the NFC Championship. I feel like that narrative of them making it that far, everybody's gonna be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it stops. That's where it stops at. Just how I felt like with Drake May. The amazing season, blah, 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 but everybody forgets the strength of schedule was the easiest out of everybody, right? So now they're playing the number one defense in the league, and I feel like that's where the buck stops. You know what I'm saying? So regardless if Seattle or San Francisco wins, I still got the Rams regardless, but if I had to pick one, I would just say San Francisco because of the history of Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying? In the big games, you know, but yeah.
I'm gonna go between Denver and Buffalo. I'm gonna go Buffalo. Houston and New England. I'm gonna go Houston. Then on the other side, I'm gonna go San Francisco over Seattle. And for the Rams in Chicago, I'm gonna go the Rams. And then the finals, I'm going to go.
So who you think gonna win out of Buffalo and Houston?
Buffalo and Houston. I'm gonna go Houston.
Okay, so you got Houston going to the Super Bowl on the AFC side.
And I got the Rams going.
So you think it's going to be
Houston
Houston and the Rams?
We got the exact same bracket.
But you picked San Francisco to win? I picked San Francisco to win.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay.
But he thinks the Rams are going to beat them to go
But
to
I
the
think
Super Bowl.
Houston is going to probably win.
So I got
Super Bowl?
Buffalo,
Yeah.
Seattle.
But so it's not the same, right?
No, we have the exact same road, but you have a different winner of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
But we have the exact same like winners leading up to it, but you have a different result from the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Buffalo, Seattle. And you got Houston.
And you said Buffalo's gonna win it?
Yeah. And you got Houston,
Houston
Rams.
and
Rams.
And I got
Houston
Houston.
Rams.
Houston
I got
Rams.
Houston.
And
I got
then
Houston.
I got Buffalo Rams.
Buffalo Rams and Buffalo winning.
Yes.
Buffalo winning.
Buffalo.
Houston and LA. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, pretty much.
That's cool. That's
Pretty
cool.
split.
I guess we're going to have to just rewatch this. Or
I'll definitely remember this.
So, but me and you have the exact same except for the winners.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, that'd be easy.
Fair
then.
winner out.
I think Chicago. I think the buck stops too with them because they're like Denver. Like you can't be winning these last second games, and
Not gonna
Chicago's defense is not that good. You know what I'm saying? They get a lot of takeaways, But that's all that they do. They don't shut shit down. They just get takeaways, and if they don't get takeaways, they're giving it up. You know what I'm saying? So I just think I still think that obviously you want to win a championship for everybody, but rookie coach, second year quarterback, new system, everything. I think they overachieved in a way. I think they did a successful season, but the buck stops this weekend though. You know what I'm saying? For them, I think so. I think it's gonna be disgusting for them because I feel like we got spoiled last week with all these clean ass games. Besides Monday, obviously, but I feel like that's gonna be the one that's gonna be a little bit ugly. The Seattle, San Francisco, that's gonna be crazy. I think the Houston, New England is going to be interesting, but I think after a while it might end up kind of being like the Pittsburgh game where it's like it's cool at first and slowly
it's going to be whose offense can pull off.
Right.
That's what I think is whose offense is going to be able to pull off.
But Drake May running them 40-yard runs and all that. Houston not letting that shit happen. They shutting that shit down. They D-line is crazy, bro. They D-line is crazy. I
don't know, bro, because
and he's missing his tackles, bro.
I'm not going to lie because you got to think about it, bro. If Aaron Rodgers was younger,
right,
he would have got way more foot yards. And Drake May has the capacity to run. I'm not taking nothing away from Houston's defense. I saw it. They are nice. I'm not disagreeing with that. But it shows to where, like, if you have a mobile enough quarterback to where he can break some shit, you got room to wiggle.
But that's only gonna get you so far.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I truthfully think that game is gonna be a defensive battle, and then, like you said, it's gonna be whose offense can
make something
happen to keep their defense off the field. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let these guys keep talking, but appreciate you all for pulling up. Another successful show. Right on, everybody coming back. Well, I'll let you guys check you out.
Hell yeah. Up, over, and out. You feel me?
I got a question for Stacks.
What's up?
What'd you think about Mike Tomlin stepping down?
Yeah.
So I'm sad in a way, but I'm like, I think it was time for a change. Like, I appreciate everything he's done for the organization. I